Hey, welcome. Y'all know I've been talking to myself for like the last 8 minutes, right? I never hit go live. Anyway, it don't matter. I'm here now. Woo, let me put some water on my hair. Hair is hard. And you know I've been skipping wash days for like the last week. I dyed my hair black. Y'all don't care. I dyed my hair black a couple of months ago and it looked so good. And look, it broke some of my hair off. I'm so mad. And I was actually talking to a friend of mine, asking her, and I was like, yeah, I use Garnier Olay. And she was like, no, why you do that? And I was like, girl, it's fine. What you talking about? My hair looks great. Sorry to come so close to y'all. I'm just trying to turn the light off. I was like, girl, what you talking about? My face looks great. And then boom, look what happened. Anyway, I'm here. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Y'all. Woo! The streets have been on fire. Where do we start, right? Where do we start? Let's do the most obvious drag. Simon's dumbass offered $50,000 for anybody that can offer proof that he cheated on his wife. And then he said, I'm putting it up to 60. Put up or shut the F. And then he put an exclamation point. I guess he forgot to put up, right? Shut the F up. Somebody please tell Simon that there is spell check. I'm not spell check, but you can edit your Instagram post. To which I would have said, a bunch of people tagged me, right? A bunch of people tagged me. Thank you so much for looking out. Simon knows about my doc. Simon knows everything. Let me tell y'all something about the type of scammer Simon and Portia are. They play around with words. First, she tried to imply that Dennis was physically abusive. She tried to imply, my opinion. When that didn't work, Simon, because they love to go to Merriam-Webster. You know people that are scammers love to go to Merriam-Webster, right? Any normal person was like, no, you said like good looking out. I'll see you in a little bit, right? But a scammer will be like, no, I said I'll see you. I didn't say I see you in a little bit. And you're just like, stop your scammer vibes. Now, let me turn this light down. Hold on. Sorry to be all up in the camera. I guess I could have muted turn my camera off, but no, then that'd be too much. That'd be too professional. Let me tell y'all something. Simon, first of all, wants somebody to jump through hoops for $50,000. Now, don't get me wrong. $50,000 is enough for me to get up and find some information. However, when you know that you're dealing with a narcissist and you know you're dealing with a scammer, whenever you feed into their bullshit, they get a new hurdle for you to jump over. I ain't new to this. I'm true to this. Stop with your games. Simon asked for any credible evidence. What is evidence if not credible? Any credible evidence that he cheated on his them wife. The expose is out there. Lots of other people have come through. You got the Jessica Harris thing, right? And that overlap. There's plenty of evidence, but he's not going to pay because you know what the evidence is that Simon wants? Simon wants somebody to show a sex tape of him and whoever else. And then he'll be like, okay, I guess that was me. See, here's the thing when people run scams, because I know Simon, I see into his brain. It's just like, ain't much there, but the shit that's there is just like dark-hearted. And this is for anybody who's going to be like, oh my God, I got receipts. Whatever evidence you bring him, it's never going to be enough. Him and Portia weren't doing the horizontal labada at the St. Regis. No. They were talking, right? When Portia was off in Costa on that yacht with him around New Year's Eve, right? Talking about just got paid and I got a lot of money to burn. All right, right? No, they were just two friends dancing. What exactly is credible evidence? And the fact that he expects somebody to jump through hoops for $50K that ain't never coming, baby, we've been to Fulton County Courthouse. We saw who you owe money to. That $50K you got, give it to your baby's mom that had to put everything in storage in order to get your kids some healing. Are you kidding me? Listen. Let's talk about the other. Literally, he is ridiculous. He is a liar. And I don't know why when liars say shit. Listen, I give you 3 times to lie to me, right? three times big, right? If you say, oh, damn, I'm 10 minutes away and you literally 3 hours away, listen, that who am I saying? That's me. I'm the person doing it. I don't consider that lying. I consider that I don't want to hear your mouth. I'll be there soon. I just want to get off the phone before you start fussing at me. I don't consider that lying. I consider that you rushing me off the phone. Or me being like, yo, did you make sure you picked up milk? And you like, yeah, damn, I picked it up. Why you always acting like I'm going to forget? But you know you got to still run the Rite Aid to get the milk before you get home. I don't consider that lying. That's you get me out your face, right? It's like social lubricant. But when someone lies to me about big things, I'm going to confront it with the truth. Instead of just either being quiet, because that's always an answer, you just go mute. You literally don't answer. Or two, right? You explain what happened and try to see if you can get some forgiveness out the situation. But when the third option is you proceed to tell me, don't believe your lying eyes and you can't trust your ears too, because I hear they're jealous. That's when you got 3 times to lie to me like that, right? I mean, the first time I already side-eyeing the hell out of you. But after the third time, you could call me and tell me you are on fire. I would not believe you. You could live stream some crazy stuff happening. And I'll be like, I don't believe you. Why? Because not only have you proved that you are a liar, not only have you proved that you have no morality and you will say whatever you need to get ahead, but you also prove that you think everybody's stupid and you're used to talking to dum-dums. And when you put shit out there, people going to jump through hoops. Can't get the 50,000 now. Man, boy, get the hell out of here. Me, you, and Fulton County court records know somebody got dibs on that 50,000. Me, you, and Fulton County. Now, Portia want to co-sign it. If Portia want to co-sign it, right? You want credible evidence that you were cheating on your wife? You want credible evidence? Ninja, look to the left. Look to the left. At Portia neck, if you buck Peach Juice Williams, right? Tell her to unlock her phone and go through her camera roll, look through the date, and when you're done doing that, hit me up on my email. I'll send you my address, and you can run that money all to me. You sitting up here, Simon's sitting up here playing games. Negro, we know you lying. Tell her to put to literally unlock her phone from Face. Depending on what version of her Face she got, it may or may not unlock. When it don't unlock because it don't recognize the new version of the Face Portia got, tell her to hit in the passcode. And when it unlocks, go to the camera roll. I'll give you a date. I don't know, anytime in November 2000 and what was it, 2020, right? Anytime in November 2020, anytime in September 2020. How about January 2020, right? December, pick a month. Pick a month. Unlock that shit. Look at it. Take screenshots and then hit me up on email and run me my money. Until then, stop playing with us. You don't got the money. You don't plan on paying, right? And the girl you was cheating with, the main girl you was cheating with, is now sitting there running around with her gold naked headband wig, right? With her gold naked headband wig playing Lady of the Manor in Costa Rica. Side note, who wants to be messy? Raise your hands. Messy people, raise your hands. All right, everybody else, get out of here. Go to Bible study. Get out of here. Go pray for me. Light a candle. Say a verse. Throw some holy water. Put a chicken in the stream. I don't know what you practice. Just put some positive energy my way. Right? All right. Everybody else left? The messy people still here? Okay, let's go. First of all, did you see the video when Simon was getting his tattoo? Now, I don't want to talk, but I'm going to be messy. That little baby was running all around the house. And while everybody was sitting around that house, looking like it was an episode of Narcos, like they was about to start popping, like literally chopping up pills and cutting pure, unfiltered Colombian sugar at the table. I don't know who that man got in his house, but it looked like it seemed like Narcos for me. I'm not joking. Had I walked in there, I'd have been like, yo, baby, come here. I would have got the baby and been like, she can spend the night at my house. Look at that scene where he's getting that tattoo, drinking his drink, which, by the way, we about to get into the receipts that fell. You missed your son's birthday party. Don't tell me when you don't know when he was born, but then again, you're not the most involved parent from what I hear, right? You missed your son's birthday party. You fly private, baby, right? What would it have been to delay your trip? Or is the man sitting there on stupid giving co-parenting advice, right? Has he let shit deteriorate between his own family that you're not even invited to the baby's birthday party? You either blew it off because you was busy getting a tattoo on your left buttock or wherever you saw it, because I ain't seen no muscle tone on it, right? And it wasn't a woman's arm. I ain't seen no muscle, so I assume it's on your left buttock, your left thigh. That's what it looked like. Somebody told me it was back. I said I ain't see one muscle on there. And the back's usually the last thing to go for men and women, right? But you sitting there getting a tattoo, flexing, talking about some Porsche with an apostrophe. I think he was going to put Porsches, but then right when that apostrophe came, he literally had to like, this going to look real stupid. Also, I just want to tell y'all this. I'm just giving you my first thoughts before we get into the drama, because I got the receipts and I'll show them for you. And guess what? I might even be fancy and put them on the screen, right? If a man, now this is just me, right? Because when people do weird stuff like that that's out of character, it makes me look at them like, what are you up to? Not what are you up to, but what are you trying to accomplish? Why are you doing this? What reaction do you want from me? And why do you want this reaction from me? That's what I think when people act out of character. Why are you acting like this? What reaction do you want from me? And why do you want that reaction from me? If you are out the blue getting a tattoo and you 60 years old, right? Lord, somebody teach Simon how to go to the spa and get his back exfoliated, because Lord, right? You're 60 years old, you're doing this, you're doing that. You're not really a tattoo person, right? And you're not getting a work of art. That's another thing. I can understand if somebody's like, I want to get a sleeve, or I want to get this, or I want to get something really, really meaningful. You know, sometimes your friends will just be like, yo, I'm getting a tattoo. And you're like, what? Why? And they just like, no, because this and that. And you're like, all right, that sounds like it's going to be cute. Like, I'll go with you. All right. But when someone gets something that shows no imagination, and I'm just going to say it, just looks ugly. Not ugly, but ugly in the way that like tattoos that have no meaning, like gel. They look like a jailhouse tattoo. They could only get the ink into like, what do they use? The big pen that's been like narrowed down. They can only do so much. Jailhouse tattoo artists can't perform miracles. So anything they do is like, oh, good job. How'd you do that? Right? But when you get a tattoo that to me is ugly because it has no imagination, it has no pizzazz, right? It was some thin ink. You ain't even like do like some gangbanger hieroglyphs or anything. It was just like Portia, like my first tattoo. I've been looking like, what are you doing? Why are you doing this? And what do you expect to get out the situation, right? So I would have been looking at him real funny, where it's like, you could have gotten your wedding ring, your wedding finger tattooed. That would have been powerful, right? You could have gotten a tattoo over your chest, because that's the thing, right? Even, like I said, Portia and Simon's representatives are scamming each other. Because wasn't that a pimp move? Was that not a pimp move to get your tattoo on the back? Think about it. If you listen, we all know Simon ain't doing much pushing, but the few things he can, right? He takes some Metamucil, some Cialis, and he be like feeling good for a minute. That 1942 be flowing through his system. He just got his Metamucil, he got a Cialis, and he's like, hey, let's do this. But think about it. It's not really going to create a conflict with anybody he's seeing on the side or any future girls until he either gets that shit lasered off or if it's a disappearing tattoo. Why? Because it's not like some girls laying on the bed and they see another woman's tattoo on his chest. That's why he got that shit on the back. He got that shit on the back because you can continue hitting something strange. They ain't never going to see Portia swim. Literally, what woman is getting behind you? I mean, I don't know what Simon's into. Maybe somebody might be, right? But you get what I'm saying. Out of all the places you can get a tattoo for a man, right there on the shoulder, it's a one that will probably never be seen. Why? because we saw from the back picture, Simon ain't got the body for tank tops. Lord, please don't let that man get in the tank tops. Simon ain't got the money for tank tops. And the body or the money for tank tops. But he just might not be a tank top person. But also, I don't know why Simon gives me, you keep your t-shirt on T, right? And as long as you got your t-shirt on, ain't nobody ever gonna see that tattoo. So even out of professing your love, you did the bare minimum. And Portia was happy with that. Why? Because if you guys didn't watch my last thing, right? Portia talking about, because she was supposed to shut everything down. My name might not be on the deed, but goddamn, it's on his back. Girl, put my name on the deed. Put my name on the deed. But then again, what's the point of being on a deed for a mortgage property? Let's be real. I know y'all was saying, I'm a title later, blah, 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 blah. You technically can put your name on if you fly. All right. First of all, most mortgages have a clause that if you put somebody's name on the deed or anything dealing with title, you must notify them and get permission. But even if his thing did not have that stipulation, what point is having a deed? Because you can't sell it or do anything with it until the bank releases it. Until the bank releases it. Let's be real. Why y'all acting all these make-believes? And anyway, it don't matter because the sale happened November 8th. He's had over 60 days to enter in another deed of record. 60 days. He ain't done nothing. So I don't know. It's public record. We can keep tracking on it, but I'm willing to bet ain't no deeds going to be entered in. But also, if you put my name on a half of, but it doesn't matter. Let's move on. I really don't care. I just wanted to say, I really don't care, but I did want to see this. Listen, let me tell you something. And then Portia trying to change the subject. Her playbook is so obvious and so old at this point. She posting pictures of PJ poking her stomach, her looking bloated. We all know it's the Henny in the system, right? Why? Because she's hoping to change the subject and have people say that she's pregnant. She's hoping to change the topic and have people say that she's pregnant, but you're not. You just ate a hamburger and had some Henny and Coke on the side. So I'm not entertaining any things that Portia's pregnant. She ain't. You are married to a senior citizen. It ain't happening behind IVF. And I don't care what you say. Simon is playing with powdered milk. And I don't care what nobody says. And what's my proof for saying this? When I interviewed Fallon said they were trying for a baby. But the doctor told him that he was basically infertile. Why? Because he drank too much, he ate too much, and he got bad diabetes. Now we see Simon, and we still see his gut, and we still see him drinking and smoking. So, maybe Portia got that good that perform miracles that make the rivers flow again, if you know what I mean. Or maybe Portia's dating a 6-year-old man with 5 kids, and the youngest 2 are the same age. Which brings me to my second point, right? Before we get into this, which brings me to my second point. Y'all, what is Simon's old ass? And when I call him old ass, I don't mean the age 60. I mean the fact he needs to sit the fuck down, right? Why is Simon's 6-year-old ass talking to Jaylan Banks like they the same damn age? I'm being serious. Jaylan is a young fertile, from what we see, man in his 20s. Why is Simon comparing himself to a 20-year-old? Simon, you want to sit there and drag Jaylan? Because this actually, again, y'all know if y'all watch my channel, this is my pet peeve, right? When people that are up try to drag people that aren't up. It'd be like me trying to drag someone that got into YouTube and being like, oh, baby, who you talking to? You only got 20,000 subscribers. I can't hear you up here. And they would say to me, Tisa, I just started YouTube. Where was you at when you started YouTube in the month? The way to compare yourself is not to compare yourself where you're at now versus where somebody else is starting off, because that's not a fair comparison. And Simon really wanted to step on Jaylan. Pull your resi out, Simon. What were you doing when you were Jaylan's age? Where were you working at? What was you flossing on? Because if we take, how old Jaylan? 28, 26? And we take 20-something-year-old Simon and line him up to 20-something-year-old Jaylan, Baby, he beating you by miles. And guess what? He still got 30 years to go to not just catch up to what you are perceived to have, but to also. So when I see, this is my pet peeve, but Simon is sitting here comparing himself to a man 30 years younger. Baby, Simon, you want to front? You want to front on people? Where was you at when you was Jaylan's age? What was you doing? Honestly, Simon all over Instagram, shitting on people. Listen, Simon is a very classist person. I would say elitist, but he behaves like gutter trash, in my opinion. But he's a very classist person. He somehow thinks that there are better, and this is typical narcissist shit. You think there are better people and worse people. And of course, you think you're with the better people. What if I told you that there are no better and there are no worse? There are just people. Now, again, I do believe that there's dark clouds, but I'm talking about classes, like the fact that if you got a Bentley and I got a Range Rover, you better than me. The fact if I got a Range Rover and you got a Honda, I'm better than you. Who told you that? Where they do that there? What you talking about? Material possessions do not make you any better or worse. Having to work for someone and being an employee, being your own boss, being an investor, being a stay-at-home mom, being someone that caught a hard luck in life and you, God forbid, don't have any safety net and you got to sleep on the street. What is the difference with any of those people? Except for luck, opportunity. Yeah, some people work harder than others. But at the end of the day, like people that have amazing character to be on the street sleeping, and people that have the worst character can look like they're winning. It don't mean anything. But the fact that you got like what? I want to say 5, but you must have sold 3 of them to get your down payment for your house. Because there's only a 3-car garage. And Porsche driving one of those cars. So what happened to your other car? The fact that you think because you got some orange day glow teenage mutant ninja turtle Bentley looking tacky as all hell. I'm being serious. I don't worship names. I don't worship cars. I don't worship things. Now listen, are they nice? Hell yeah. Would I ever look at anything I've had or achieved and make me think that I'm better than someone else, that I can call somebody to help? Negro, you worked at Church's Chicken. The help. You need to literally sit down, ask yourself, what is lotion? If you do not know, because we all know you don't, Google it, skip the coconut oil. Coconut oil ain't working. I want you to go to Amazon, get some alpha hydroxy acid lotion and some hyaluronic acid lotion and literally rub that stuff in, put a coat of Vaseline and a sweatsuit and go to sleep and do that for about 3 weeks. And then we can come back and talk. Again, literally, and listen, it's my pet peeve. I hate when people get classist and elitist. I've seen amazing things in my life. And I've seen I've seen amazing things in my life, and I've seen some really horrible things. And it wasn't any judge on me, and the people in my life is not any judge on them. The mark of somebody's character is not whether you're wearing Louis, Gucci, Fendi, Prada. Now, don't get me wrong. This ain't a Bible recital. You see me in it, shh. But I ain't saying I'm better than anybody. I'm just saying I look good in my drip, but I'm not calling anybody to help. That's all I'm saying. Speaking of sleeping with the help, Fallon did reveal on an interview that she 100% only has 2 employees and he slept with one of them. Now, y'all can say, oh, how she know? Babes, she was married to him. She was in a relationship with him and married with him for a total of 5 years. You cannot hide your life from someone like that. I will 100% take what she says because she was actually in there than some paid groupies on Instagram, right? Again, the mark of what you doing and how you bound out. Simon, you 60 years old, baby. You tap it into your 401k and your retirement money. Comparing yourself, acting like you're the same age as Fallon. You literally had, Fallon will outlive you. You had 30 years. You got 30 years on them. And they still neck and neck with you. Literally. You got 30 years on them and they got blue checks. And you still trying to shuck and jive because Instagram is like, who is Simon? We see Eori. We called the business and it's been deactivated. Can anybody vouch for you? What is going on? This man can't even fulfill an Instagram background check to get a blue check. That is the bare minimum. Well, I think part of the reason is all his followers are bought. I think that's also what it is. Literally, if you want to compare yourself and stunt on someone, don't compare yourself to where you are now. Go back to where they were and compare yourself on that. Jaylan owned his own IT company in his 20s. I asked around Atlanta. This shit is legit. Jaylan Ben had his own company, owned his own company in Atlanta. Still does. Talking about jobless, but you know what it is? Simon's taking advantage of, listen, this is just my opinion, right? This is honestly my opinion. I don't know. Listen, I don't know if this is going to upset anyone, right? Don't know if this is going to upset Fallon, Jaylan, but this is my opinion. Every time, because I know a lot of people that are on Real Housewives, not just in the cities you think, but in other cities, right? Every time they get hired, they have to have the illusion of wealth. And every time they get hired, they need an assistant. Usually their assistant is a close friend or relative that takes on the role of assistant to make it look like, yeah, rich people have assistants. Simon made up his bios. He constructed a fake life. Yeah, Fallon went along with it. That was her husband. I mean, again, listen, she already said that she was dumb, she was naive, and if she had to do it again, she'd do over. It is what it is. That's why I can't ever really get too hard on Fallon, because Fallon don't front. She's just like, all right, we both ain't shit. Boom. It is what it is. You got to respect somebody. Maybe it's that earth energy that actually stands in who they are and what they did. Yeah, we're both a mess. Okay, let's move on. Okay, all right. Yeah, I did that too. Can we move on? Right? She's not trying to play hunky dory or like whatever. However, I honestly do think that Simon is playing loose and hard. If you go to my old interview with Fallon, she let slip that it was Simon's idea that Jaylan be her assistant and also her best friend. Simon, I think they only paid him once or twice, and it was nothing. It was just something so it looked good for TV and it looked real. Jaylan was never really an assistant. I believe Jaylan was just bought on in the role of assistant. So when they started filming, Fallon would look important. Just like Simon now had an assistant with filming. Do you see what I'm saying? That's just my own theory. I could be wrong, but the people I've talked to and what I've seen and just what I gathered, I was like, so you playing long and hard. And for whatever reason, nobody wants to just say that because it does look like it was made up for a storyline. But we all know whenever somebody's on Real Housewives for the first year, the producers work with them. They get their storylines, they get their fake life. And then a year later, it all falls apart. And we're just like, ooh, so what's the real deal? You know, Jaylan had his own IT company when he was in his 20s. He still has that company and he manages a team. You was working at goddamn Church's Chicken and had your wife paying your way through college. Yes, you didn't know that? Simon I'm an immigrant and I worked my way to the top. No, you didn't, boy. You literally did a hustle on a woman that fell in love with you, right? She paid your way through college. She supported you because you weren't working while you were going through school. And you didn't come from any money because you were working in Church's Chicken. And she had 2 kids by you. And how did you repay her? You cheated on her with your second wife. You got your second wife. She knew a lot of people in Atlanta. She knew a lot of people in restaurants. I've heard she's the one that put that Ludacris deal together. That restaurant he had, right? I think it's Das Barbecue. That was Ludacris's old restaurant. But his wife was the nexus of power, right? So she's sitting there, she's working. She's doing interviews now about how, narcissism and healing from mental abuse and all this other stuff. And she only been married to one man. That's him. So of course she's talking about him. She get 2 kids with him too. What does he do? Oh, that's right. Jonathan, his assistant, introduces him to his 4th mother of his child, right? How old are they? 8 years old? So this is recent history. So you got 2 kids, both 8 years old, right? Both by different women. They both got different mommies. And then you leave your second wife for the Colombian girl that you ain't never married. And then that falls apart and you meet Fallon, right? Fallon met you single, da 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 da. We all know how that worked out. And now you on here calling people to help and calling people this and calling that. In his mind, he swears that he is 20. You are 60 years old. I would look stupid walking into a high school and flossing on some teenagers talking about what y'all know about this. Oh, y'all ain't got cars? Ooh, what you the hell? Y'all ain't got cars? Y'all ain't got jewelry? Y'all ain't got houses? What y'all doing? Oh my God, catch up. I would look stupid. I hope one of y'all will pull my dumb ass out and be like, what you doing trying to stunt on high schoolers? They are literally how much younger than you? What you talking about? They got cars, girl. Are you saying you trying to front on people? Like they not half your age? No. The way you measure, Tisa, go to that bitch and let's do a lineup. Let's go into the time machine. Let's see what you was doing when you was my age. What was you doing? Right? And that's what they don't want to talk about. And that's why they got so much loathing. Because when you line up 20-year-old Simon to 20-year-old Jaylan, he was beating you by long shots. And guess what, Papa? When you under the grave, he's still going to be beating you because he got a lot of life to live. That's all I want to say about that. Again, it's my pet peeve when people are classes. It's my pet peeve when people act because they got a bigger house, a bigger car, or whatever, that they somehow better than people. Again, and don't front, right? Don't front. I do okay. So it's not like I'm like, before y'all be like, oh, you living in a one bedroom. You wish. The only reason I'll tell y'all about my life is because I don't want y'all in my business at all. So I keep it really, what's meant for the public, I will give to the public. If I don't give it to you, no, stay out of my life. Right? Everything public's fair game. So if I wanted to, if any of us wanted to, everybody could stunt if they wanted to. But who has time for that? Because only the smallest, saddest, stupidest people do that. You know? Listen. Listen. Again. That's what it is. Formerly Straits by Luda. And it was a restaurant called Simon's. He also named it Time Restaurant and Lounge before his fake name, Simon. So first, right? Hold on a second. I just got a fraud alert. I just lifted the fraud alert. You have to try buying it again. I keep a fraud alert on my bank card for any transactions over 500. And I just got a fraud alert. Okay, so you know how they'd be like, was this you? And then you got to press yes and they got to resubmit. Anyway, here we go, right? Listen. All I'm saying is, where was I? Oh, yeah, Simon ain't shit. That's my point. That's my thesis. Today for my thesis statement, I will prove that Simon ain't whatever. But again, don't anybody ever come on my page trying to feel better about something they got. I don't care if it's beauty. I don't care if it's booty. I don't care if it's a new car, new watch, new Fendi. None of that shit means any difference. It doesn't. Even people that try to be frightened about, but I look good. Guess what? Everybody's beautiful. You know what I'm saying? You ain't ugly. You just broke. And in today's world, that's the word over everything. But honestly, even beauty, right? The most beautiful people been treated like trash and aren't happy. And people that we look like how are happy. But even then, it doesn't even matter. These are all artificial constructs. And it's funny, as someone that got literally, right? It's funny that someone that literally has their thing. In Reed, thank you so much for the super sticker. I appreciate it. It's so funny that someone that has, hey, CO, welcome to the membership. It's so funny that someone that got all this self-help guru shit up is literally trying to stunt on somebody every other week because of a car or a house or a Fendi bag. Y'all are the most immature, low vibration people. Don't get me wrong. When we were all in our 16, 17, 18, some people it was 22. When we got our first Hermes belt or Gucci purchase, yeah, we walked in like, It smells like broken hair. But then when you mature, you realize, what am I doing? This really don't mean anything. And this bag that I swore once I have it will make my life so happy. Now I'm holding it and I still got the same shitty life, still shameless, still same problems, still same happiness. That bag, and after a while, that bag don't even mean nothing to you. But I guess that's the truth. Once you start having a lot of items, right? There's two ways you can learn that shit don't mean anything. One, you never get it and you need to realize, or two, you get it so much you realize it really don't mean anything. It doesn't mean I'm any happier. It just means when I walk into a room, a bunch of people that don't know me somehow thinks that my life is so lovely and so easy and so this because I have the outward indicators, right? Because if you're rich, you're happy, right? Hey, LaToya, show what's going on. Because if you're rich, you are happy. But that's what low vibrational people think because they don't actually know. And I'm directing this to Simon because we get about to get into what he was subtweeting, right? Because I don't subtweet. I'll just say it. I'm talking about Simon and Portia. I truly believe that people like that have never really tasted happiness. They've never truly tasted acceptance. They've never truly tasted peace. So when they walk in a room and everybody's looking at them and they're like, they hating, that's the closest they'll ever truly come to feeling at peace and feeling loved and feeling protected. And that's why they chase those dollars because we know how that is. You walk into the room with the same Fendi purse too many times. People are like, oh, that's just so-and-so with the Fendi purse. So now you got to upgrade and get a Chanel purse. Then you got to upgrade and get a bigger car. Then you got to get a bigger house. Then you got to go do more and more and more to get that hit of love and self-respect because it ain't there naturally. It's outward. But anyway, let's get into this mess. Diane Johnson said, so Tease, is it true that the Williams family decided to cut Portia off for shaming the family name? Now, here's the thing. I don't know about cutting off. I don't want to say that much because I don't think anybody ever cuts off. I do say, and my sources have said, that none of the family is messing with Portia like that. None of the family. So good luck on season 2. And Aunt Liz don't need the girl that F Bolo to head the Hosea Foundation. Do you know how big that foundation is and how well respected it is? Aunt Liz don't need that mess. The fact that people being like, oh, she just wants Portia to be the celebrity place. And Simon talking about, you need to respect Portia because she's the family's legacy. She ain't the family's legacy. Your girl, your fiance, your wife. You think we forgot that she busted it open and spread it wide for a stripper on national TV? Yo, again, I'm not saying Portia's on pills, but some of the shit she does, her violence, her literally having loud group activity on a work trip while your worst enemies were sleeping upstairs and you were loud and wanted everybody to know because Portia's so simple-minded. That scene, literally, we about to get into the mess. Sorry, but I just got to take you on a memory lane. Remember when Portia slept with that stripper? And everybody was on social media. All the dumb Portia stands, low vibrational, was on social media talking about Kenya Summer Moore is just jealous because she couldn't get any of Bolo. Kenya Summer Moore with that face, that body, that little high infectious laugh, couldn't get a man to sleep with her. What planet y'all living on that men refuse to sleep with women? I'm being dead serious. Where they that do that there? Where? Any one of them knows you can get. Now listen, can you get a man to marry you, to treat you with respect, to do that? Okay, no. But if you walk up to a man and say, excuse me, can I meet you in the ladies' room for 5 minutes of pleasure? Tell me one man that's going to say no. Seriously, when did it become? Portia is so carnal-minded and so animal-minded that you think that it was some type of gold star that you got I don't even want to say stripper because I don't want to disrespect people that are strippers, but you got someone to sleep with you. You got a man to sleep with you. And when you're offering him orgies, girl, and it's funny that Simon want to sit there and go in about Fallon sleeping with the help when your fiance slept with the help on national TV. And I don't mean to disrespect Bolo. I know I don't want to call him a help, but just I'm trying to read, so just let me be petty. Your fiance slept with the help and then went around. Did you get some? Did you get some? Did you get some? And sat there and smirked and laughed on national TV. And you got the nerve to be saying, girl, I can't. I can't. Listen. Simon cheated on all his wives. Word on the street. I don't know if Fallon said this. I don't know if she knows, but I know. Simon had a whole girlfriend when he got with Fallon, but Fallon ain't know that. Atlanta streets be talking. Fallon ain't know that, but Simon had a whole ass girlfriend when he got with Fallon. Simon is a cheater, right? He is a cheater. Yo, Simon will not try Dennis. That's another thing. Simon be vlogging. He be tweeting. He literally reminds me of like maybe when we were in 6th grade, we get like, oh, just say like, I don't like the girl in the purple shirt, and then duck down. How you a man sending subliminals? How, literally, I'm being serious. How are you a man sending subliminals if you really honestly believe that Dennis abused your woman? What are you, like the cowardly lion you are, right? With your little legs doing tweeting somebody on Instagram in your stories. Be a man. Put a name in it. Dennis McKinley, you did this to the woman I love, and it's on. Now, here's the thing. I know real men ain't going to be doing that on Instagram. Real men are going to hit you on the text message or show up at your door and be like, listen, you see Tisa? Yeah, that's me. Cut it out. Real men are going to have words. Yo, you ain't going to be disrespecting her too much longer. Real men will protect you. But we know Simon ain't built for that. We know Simon went and busted grape in a food fight. And I don't even talk about violence. I'm talking about using his mind. I'm talking about using his mind. I'm talking about checking another man and telling him, you better respect the woman I was with. But what was Simon doing? Eating breakfast like he ain't never eat a meal in his life. Eating all the food, right? Clapping ass. I'm all, actually, when I'm done, I have a moving truck ready for all my girls. Cackling. Portia told you this man abused her, and you cackling with him, talking about you got a moving truck ready to go? Who's lying? Who's lying? Somebody lying. Now, it could be Dennis, but love him or hate him, Dennis don't really lie. Mama Gina did a good job. Love him or hate him, Dennis is a bachelor. He stands 10 toes in his mess. Who's lying? Portia? She ain't nothing but a lie. Who's lying? Simon? He ain't nothing but a lie either. So who out of the three we think is lying? I'm guessing it's Simon and Portia. Simon didn't have the balls to step to Dennis like a man privately and check him. Because ain't nobody afraid of Simon and his panda bear shaped body. Seriously. So what you do? You go on Instagram and you make sure you don't tag anyone. And you make sure, right? You make sure that you don't say anybody's name. But you get the girls talking, right? He probably was like, go bad bitch, go bad bitch, go. Why do I feel like Simon was literally talking about it and was thinking, go bad bitch, go. Why do I feel like that when he said that? Why? Why? Because I'll tell you why. Because all he does is subtweet. Listen, all he does is subtweet. All he does is subtweet. All he does is lie. Listen, Simon wants to pay somebody $50,000. Tell him to take that shit to Fulton County Courthouse and pay off some of his debtors. How about that? How about that? How about you pass that money to your baby's mom? Talking about playing big and bad Billy Badass on the shave room. But you can't check the man that you said abused the woman you love? Boy, please, you can play these games with somebody else. You can play these games with somebody else. I know what it looks like when a man is not scared. And I know what it looks like when a man ain't 10 turns down. And this ain't even about fighting somebody in the streets. For anybody that's ever been with a grown-ass man, you know how a grown-ass man will check another grown-ass man respectfully. But you got one more time. Watch yourself. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Meanwhile, he talk about subtweeting. Listen, both individually lost self and facade ego. That's right, Lucy. That is right, Lucy. Literally, that's so right. Sheila Picalo, welcome to the Tattle Tells, mama. You guys know that I just did my members only live. I spilled some good tea. You can watch all the old members only live. If you want to hear more, it's $4.99. You can cancel at any time. Oh, Carol. Hey, Carol Dunn. Thank you for being a member. Listen, let me get down into this thing. All right, so let's get into these receipts. Let's get into the mess of what's going on. But again, Simon ain't no man. Portia more of a man. And again, this don't got nothing to do with stardom fights. It doesn't have anything to do. But who publicly, without any name or mention, just subtweeting, go bad bitch, go. Subtweeting people like any good Instagram honey in between his inspirational morning vlog quotes about a man that you are now saying abused the woman you love, and that's all you got? That's all you can say? You can't even tag somebody? Yo, Simon is, listen. Listen, again, and this is how you know that I'm spilling all the tea. This is how you know he is fake. Simon was in Costa Rica getting drunk while it looked like his friends was about to cut up pills at the table, looking like an episode of Narcos, right? Simon was getting drunk, getting a Porsche tattoo that he stopped halfway through. I guess Porsches. You see, he stopped right at that little, what do you call it? Comma. Right? Not comma. What do you call apostrophe? Right at that little apostrophe. He started right at the little apostrophe and was like, no, Porsches is too much. Thank you so much, Christine. Christine Birch, thank you so much, right? Your son's birthday was the night before. You ain't show up. You ain't publicly wish him a happy birthday. You ain't do nothing. But you up here wishing Pilar, baby PJ, happy birthday. I mean, listen, no shade to him wishing her happy birthday, right? She's a child in your life. Wish it happy birthday. Let's pretend like y'all ain't just let's pretend y'all ain't just meet a year ago and you really don't know that little girl. But let's just say, of course, you're going to wish her a happy birthday out of respect for the mother. And of course, hopefully, he's not a problem with Pilar, right? However, how you wishing somebody else's child happy birthday and you ain't even post or wish anything about yours? Y'all, if that ain't old school pimp game, I don't know what is. And Portia love it. Portia loves the fact that he even got more love for her. This is my opinion, that he even got more love for her own daughter than his own kids. Whereas to me, that's a red flag. What you doing wishing my family happy birthday and you ain't even wishing yours? Is something going on? What you doing? I don't play that. You're gonna have to show that your family is dysfunctional and toxic as hell for me to be cool with you not having the close relationship that you should with your family. I'm a big family person. You're gonna have to show that they toxic. You're gonna have to show that they don't deserve it. I'm not saying I'm not down, but you gotta show me how you. And this is what I mean, that old school pimp stuff. You lit up here playing daddy to somebody else's kids, but you ain't even playing daddy to your own. And you got the nerve to be blasting people, talking about you taking care of Jaylan and Phelan's child, lying just like Portia, because we all saw the prenup. We saw the divorce decree. It's public record. Phelan don't get any alimony. She don't get any money from Simon. The only money she got was from the sale of their house. From what I understand, however it worked out, when they sold not the last house, but the first house, the smaller house, before Simon started fronting to get on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, they sold it, right? They sold it. They took the profits and they split it in half. He had to pay Fallon half, which I believe was about $100,000. But he, the rich man, this man that's so rich, this man that got money flowing, asked them to split it into two payments of $50,000. Now again, $100,000 is a lot of money, no lie. But for somebody worth $40 million, $100,000 ain't shit. And I know that for a fact. 100,000 ain't shit. It's not. For someone that's worth 400 million, 100,000 ain't shit. For you, it's actually more of a headache if you're trying to be done with someone and move on with your life, to pay them in payments instead of just getting them out the way. For somebody worth 40 million, 100,000 is like saying, 100,000 is like saying, for the rest of us, you got somebody you can't stand, right? And you owe them $1. And you go and pay them 50 cents now and 50 cents in a couple of months. Why the hell would you do that? You can't stand this person. You want this person out your head. You want it to be done. Why are you paying somebody 50 cents today and 50 cents in a few months? That's what broke people do. That's what people that don't have the money, right? And when I say broke, I don't mean that derogatory. I mean, listen, I don't got 100,000. I don't have $1 in my wallet right now. So I'm gonna give you 50 cents. And when I get that other thing, give me a few months, I'll put that work together and I'll give you the other 50 cents. That is what somebody that's worth 40 million. And it was Simon, if he's talking about he's worth 400 million, take that down from $1 to 10 cents. And somebody telling you, I'm going to give you a nickel today and a nickel in a couple months. Let me just get my work together. Man, Simon, it is what it is what it is. Hold on really quick. Listen. Listen. Again. Yo, there's 1.5K people in the chats and only 600 likes. Well, at least there's 600 people going to heaven, because the rest of y'all, like I say all the time, I hope to God y'all try to crip y'all walk your way into heaven. And Gabriel, right? And Gabriel at the gate say, and they do a replay on your life. And I hope this moment when I was asking for a like, and y'all were like, I ain't liking that. She ain't entertained me enough. I hope it shows you going toward the like button and then go, oh, never mind. And I hope Gabriel would have been like, you were so close to. It was just that like could have put you into heaven. Anywho, bye. And I hope that you plummet to the pits of hell. Just remember what you could have done. Just remember. Listen. Again, 50 cents is the original. Okay, so Lucy Too Sweet see Portia is going to be trolling across the lands trying to spin the narrative. In my opinion, I think she's used to a storyline. She can't differentiate reality. I agree, Lucy Too Sweet. I agree. Kimmy, what's up, mama? Kimmy said, how is Jaylan jobless and the help at the same time? He don't know. He just throws jargon. Meanwhile, you engaged to a woman that literally was planning to have a baby with R. Kelly, waiting on him like a dog, and she had a group scene with the strippers. And of course, you know why they all got caught? Because they let Portia be the mastermind, throwing scarves and stuff. Cover the cameras. Meanwhile, she's in heat, can't wait to sit on Bolo. Oh, the funny thing is, if Portia wasn't beefing with Kenya, right? Listen, if Portia wasn't beefing with Kenya Moore would have like literally turned off every camera in that house. But Portia too stupid. Portia is too listen, Portia again. But I do think part of Portia wanted to get caught. I do. I don't care what you say. You don't sleep with entertainment. You don't sleep with entertainment on a work trip in a group scene with people that don't like you. What are you talking about? Listen, Ashley said Simon is an internet thug. No, Ashley, pal. 50 Cent is an internet thug. Simon is a 60-year-old hiding behind a screen, literally sending off subtweets every day. Go, bad bitch, go, bad bitch, go. Go, bad bitch, go, bad bitch, go. Walking around that empty damn house. DeHaveling Kinchin said, how much is Dennis worth, Tisa, or anybody, right? Here's what I want to say, right? When we talk about Dennis ain't never fronted. He always said what it is. Dennis is on the come up. He is. He got his little hot dog factory kingdom he's building. He got his hand in a lot of businesses. Dennis is a hustler. And guess what? He also got his money in Nyack. And Nyack is the fastest growing cognac, right? The fastest growing cognac in 2021 across all of America. So listen, how much is Dennis worth? I don't know. I know Dennis ain't broke. I know Dennis ain't doing bad, but here's my whole point. Y'all be swearing I be in people's pockets. I don't. But don't sit here and tell me you worth 40 million, calling people to help, want to be classes, want to be elitist, want to look down on people. Really, Ninja? Let's see what you got. Put your money on the table then. You want to sit here and impress people, put your goddamn money on the table. Oh, that's right. You ain't really got any. You just sitting here talking to the internet the same way he be thugging on the internet, right? Because it's all for show. Same way he be flexing for the internet because it's all for show. Portia know about those hard times. Portia knows when they can't afford to go out to eat because he's waiting on a transfer, don't she? I bet she do. Girl, listen. But at least we can say Dennis's hustle is legit and has a paper trail. That's another thing. Remember, I wanted to talk to you about this. Remember when Portia got so upset that they wouldn't fire the girl that Dennis was sleeping with that was a bartender? And Portia wanted that girl out there. And I remember, who was it? Right? Who was it? One of y'all inboxed me. Thank you so much and pointed out a great thing, right? Portia, because everything in her world is fake and she's so slimy, she thinks she can treat any people the way they want and get away with it. Do you realize Dennis has real businesses that the IRS knows about and they're legit, right? Do you realize the type of money that girl could have got out of Dennis if she got fired just because she had a relationship with the boss? Do you realize in the real world with real businesses, Portia, people just can't fire someone? Yeah, it's mad that she slept with your man. I get that. But do you realize that you will get him in a lawsuit that might mess with Pilar's college tuition if she get the right lawyer? You cannot fire someone just because you had a relationship with them and now it's gone. You can't fire somebody for no reason just because your girlfriend don't like them. And especially if they're doing a good job. You literally, because of your pride and ego, right? And I get it. He cheated on you. It hurt. But goddamn, when you going to let that shit go? When you going to let that shit go? When you going to let that shit go? Because Portia act like she's the only person that been through shit. When you letting that shit go? Listen. Woo! Stephanie Santa. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Tattle Tells, mama. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Mr. Shalaki. Thank you. I adore you. You're my YouTube inspirations. Yo, we going to have a conference. We're going to have, maybe we'll do a YouTube live with all the new YouTubers starting off because I really want to help y'all grow. Again, I think there's more than enough room in these YouTube streets, whether you want to do self-help, whether you want to be messy, whether you want to do cooking videos, mukbangs, it don't matter. There's money and room for all of us in these YouTube streets. I will always support, my love. So anyway, here's what I'm saying, right? Listen. So getting back to this, right? Well, you know what? That is true. Monique and Co said Fed's already on Portia's head with that R. Kelly is. She better be careful. Yo. Listen. I mean, we've seen, right? Listen. Also, right? Hold on, right? Getting back to, because this really, really got me. Getting back to Simon saying that he's responsible for the welfare of their child. Simon is delusional. Simon is that bum that gives you $1, right? Buys you your first Gucci purse, and 3 boyfriends later talking about, I made her. She wanted nothing until she got that Gucci purse. Why Simon, right? My sources are telling me, right? Why Simon still owe Fallon $25K? Mr. I support your kids and all this and that. Mr. You worth money. When is it ever going to make sense to people? This man claimed to be worth for a company of 400 million and worth 40 million on his own, is literally defaulting on mortgages, not mortgages, but defaulting on housing contracts, and won't give that woman her $200,000 they contracted for. This woman that you said you want out your life and you like flossing and whatnot, all you had to do was give her portions of the proceeds of the sale of the house. And you still owe her $25K? Does this sound like somebody with money? Again, $25K, it's a lot. If I was found, I would want my money expeditiously. However, is $25K enough when you worth 40 million or 400 million that you got people chasing after you? Again, I ask you, listen, he has to pay. I think the divorce paper is a public record. He has to pay that money, the $25K, by this month. He waited to the very last month. Again. And he had 6 months to pay the other $25K. So I stand corrected. Why I keep saying it's $50K, right? It's actually $25K. $50K total, right? And he ain't paid that mess yet, right? Listen, truth is the truth. Again, for the dum-dums in the back, that's literally kissing his ass because they think what? Man, go to CVS. Go to Church's Chicken. That fool ain't giving you no money. Go on over and take your ass and get a minimum wage job. It's going to be better work, and they're going to look out for you more. Stop thinking that man going to get... But then again, everybody in Simon's comments is fake. And I love when Simon loved to buck up. You notice, right? When he talked about the love of his life, Portia Williams, he's subtweeting. I know that black men, we need to do better. Stop being so scared. At him, at Dennis McKinley. If not, shut up, get off the internet and go handle that like a man. And no, a man don't need to fight. That's little kid stuff. I mean, go handle it like a man and have a man-to-man talk. Sit down, you disrespecting my girl. This can't go but on. What we gonna do about it? I want to do this a nice way. But if you want to go left, we can go left too. But something ain't working out. You're not gonna keep disrespecting my girl. I'm sorry. I like you. You seem funny. You can't do it. So what we going to do? How are we going to work this out? How are we coming to an conclusion? How are we leaving this table for understanding? Because we are leaving this table one way or the other without understanding. Why Simon can't sit down with us and do that? But you notice when Simon thought he was talking to women, right? When Simon thought he was talking about a woman, you notice the only thing that got that man cursing and hooting and hollering and acting like thug life with his 60-year-old self. Are you like Simon? Who are you kidding? As a 60-year-old, girl, we saw you. You couldn't even hold Portia down. You couldn't even hold your own girl down. She flipped you like a Build-A-Bear on the floor like a demon. And he's like, nothing can make me turn away from her. Y'all deserve each other. She had like a demon in your face, being possessed, and you about to flip over with your little Build-A-Bear legs, right? But you notice when Simon's on the internet thinking he talking to a woman. You notice when Simon's on the internet thinking he talking to women. That's when he wants to start cursing. That's when he wants to say either put up or shut the F up. Negro, go check a man and talk about it. Go check a man and talk about it. You notice when he thinks he's talking to women, he want to buck up. He want to get smart. Dennis looked him dead in his eye and said, I need you to get your girl. I'm bringing somebody. She seemed to feel some type of way, but I'm going to enjoy myself. So I'm going to need you to get your girl, and please tell her I'm bringing someone, and please calm her down. Dennis, like a man, sat in Simon's face and said, I know your girl's still dreaming about me, but it ain't never happening. Please go and do something about it because it's getting embarrassing for everyone. Dennis came like a man and told Simon about himself, right? What did Simon do? Now I got a moving company. Drinking his orange juice, eating his food like it's a last meal. Simon was there for the free food. Like, if you know you eat like that on camera, goddamn, have a meal in your room and then go down and pick over the food. But Simon ain't missing no meals, right? Because the more free meals he gets, the more money in his bank account. Lord knows he doesn't. But what's the first thing you do when it's Aunt Liz? And Aunt Liz is trying to pray over that demon, the one that sleeps with the entertainment, right? She's trying to pray over your demon. Literally, stop calling her your demon, right? And she's literally trying to calm this girl down. And you so annoyed. Why? Because you wish you could have the gravitas and the respect, right? And the magnitude that Aunt Liz has when she speaks. But you know that's from wisdom. That's from living a life of sacrifice, a life of purpose. He don't know nothing about that. He wouldn't know nothing about it. So what did he do? Ask Aunt Liz, can you get the shoe? You sent an icon to go pick up your crazy girl shoes. You're the man. You get your ass up and get shoes. And then telling her she needs to respect. Man, we see who we dealing with. You see, Simon got no problem checking a woman. But whenever there's a man around, he don't even say shit. He can't even tag anybody. He literally on his Insta story subtweeting people. But let there be a woman involved, he will start cursing. He will speak with no respect. He will show his ass. Quiet as his cap. He needs to calm that shit too. Because a 20-something-year-old woman can take a 60-year-old man any day of the week. I'm just saying. Listen. Crystal Janelle TV, you said that Portia could still have Dennis. My sources are telling she never had Dennis. She said on the show that she spread it wide because Dennis was giving her Chanel bags. You know that's the key to her heart, Chanel bag, right? And he makes a point. Dennis made a point on the show in therapy to say that the only reason he tried to make it work is because she is the mother of his child. Portia got pregnant 3 weeks after Dennis's first date, the one where he left her at his house. 3 weeks. What you mean she could have Dennis? Because she still won him and she couldn't even hold. Man, get out of here. Crystal, stop. Listen, my little Tattle Tell. I respect what you're saying, but Portia can't have Dennis. And that's why she's so mad. Let's get into this, right? Queen Bee said, I think that's why she stopped her book tour. Let me tell y'all something. Should we talk about the book tour? Portia bought her way onto the bestseller list. She didn't even get on the New York Times seller list. I happen to know a little bit about writing. What happens when you have a book tour is you need a bunch of pre-sales. Portia has celebrity. The pre-sales aren't anything to do with your book. It's just about how popular you are. Portia pushed those pre-sales. When book listings come to even see if you are going to be on a number one list, there is your first week. The week is from Monday to Sunday. What you do is you have months and months and months of pre-sales. Why? Because usually pre-sales are not counted in book sales. However, when it comes to books for your first week, if you launched your book on it, now you can launch between Monday and Sunday. If you launch your book any day but Monday, let's just say you launch it Tuesday or Wednesday. Portia launched her book on Tuesday. When you launch your book, all those pre-sales you've had for months and months and months are now counted as your current sale. They're counted for that Monday. So figures will show, oh my God, Monday, Tisa sold 3,000 books. No, it's just all the pre-sales I've been doing for month to month to month. Portia was pre-selling that book for a year. You only need to sell 5,000 copies to get on the USA Today bestseller list. And I do want to say the USA bestseller list is not one that they look at reputably, because they even say to actually find out who the real bestsellers are, you need to wait a month. That first week, it don't mean anything. But let me get into this. There's also part 2 you have to do to get on the bestseller list. The way they total things from bookstores, you just can't do a tour on Barnes & Noble. You just can't do Amazon. You have to go to independent booksellers that report to the USA Today book selling list. And the thing is, they do averages. So you get out of the way bookstores, right? Mixed with a few Barnes and Nobles and mixed with Amazon pre-orders. And you need to do that as the basis to get on the list. If you guys don't believe me, go and Google it. There is all these things, because a lot of authors say that when you do this, you are cheating. Now, do it matter? Some people care, some people don't. But this is what happens. Portia, if you look at her book tour, she went on all these small independent bookstores because that's what she had to do. Fourthly, how she bought her way onto the list, right? Let's get into this. And this is the most damning thing. You have to sell about 5,000 copies her publisher, right, bought those copies. Even when she was at the bookstore signing it, right? That's how she got some of the sales. They go in and they buy the copies. And then when people want a book, then they give them like, okay, so I come in and I buy all Tisa's books. And then there's a few people that come in for signings, right? That book that I bought, I give to that person, and then boom, I've sold the book. Because you can either buy the book for yourself to give it away, or you can have somebody else buy the book. Now, Portia did all that stuff. She was bragging about it, right? The last thing is you buy the book up. It's only 5,000 copies. Is a great investment because you only need to get on the bestseller list, just a little blip, to be able to put national bestseller. These lists are bought into. But here's the thing, how you know that this was all a con for her publishing people to make her on the best-selling list, right? When you go for a reprint, that's what it happens when you become a bestseller, and all your copies now have bestseller on it, right? A first print is sent out. The second print usually has the national bestseller sticker on it. Why? Because even with the biggest title or the smallest title, right? It takes about 2 weeks to configure the printer, the big giant printers, to actually put new covers on that say national bestsellers. Why the day Portia made the national bestseller list, boom, every copy you saw had that. Every copy you saw had that. Why? Because their publishing house, just like record companies, can buy spins and buy this and buy that. Her publishing company bought her way onto the national bestseller list because it's a very powerful tool. If they think that this is going to help sales, they'll put that little investment in. It's only 5,000. They are source. It helps everybody. It's like basically they're getting their own money. Portia bought her way onto the list. As soon as she got that in, boom, the book fell off the list. She stopped her book tour, and it was the end of it. Now, is her book going to be at the dollar store next to Hillary Clinton's? I don't know. Is it already 50% off everywhere? Absolutely. Do you know anybody that's bought it? Portia bought her way onto the national bestseller list, and good for her. Good for her. It's called being industrious. Portia had a ghostwriter. She didn't write that book. She didn't even do the whole audio book. She had Lauren finish, and she bought her way into the national bestseller list. If I'm lying, I'm dying. Go look at Portia's Instagram feed, the strategy she used, and Google how to buy your way onto national bestseller list. Because in the author, in the writing community, it's the same way that if you talk to if you talk to artists, they get mad at how people are buying albums, buying their way platinum, buying their way gold. It's a scam that's in the book thing, and people get mad about it. And a lot of independent authors do that for their own if they got money. But she bought her way into the national bestseller list. So you talk about that book tour, please. But again, Portia doesn't talk to anyone that knows anything about her game. Portia only talks to people that don't know anything about that. And that's fine. I happen to know a little bit about the writing world. I know how this shit works. I knew Portia had a ghostwriter. I can actually call out Portia's ghostwriter right now if I wanted to. But I'm not, because it's not important. It's not important. And why mess up with the ghostwriter? Again, the people in the world, they know. They know. It is what it is. And it's fine. And I'll let her have her little fantasy. But for everybody else being like, oh, but how that happened? I'm telling you how it happened. And you can do it too. And you can do it too. I'm just saying. So anyway, listen. And the book tour was only a week to promote the show because no networks wanted to promote that mess from the trailer. She used the book to get the interviews. That was actually industrious of her. When the Portia thing came out and it showed her fighting, I know Bravo has People TV, sometimes Us Weekly. Everywhere you saw Portia actually doing promo, it was like Bravo friendly things. They take anybody from Bravo. But also, if you notice, after that show, no legitimate press outlets wanted to take on Portia for Pursuit of Portia. So Portia used that book to get on Tamara Hall, that book to get on all these places, and then she slipped her show in. But you saw Miss Executive Producer, once she saw the way her show was going, that's the last time. Listen, that's the last time it happened. Listen. Okay, listen. Again, Portia, Simon, lying. Portia, we know you bought your way onto the seller list and you bought it on the lowest one at that, and your name ain't never coming up again. And Simon, we know you ain't taking care of nobody's child because you don't even take care of your own. You can say what you want and you can try to literally try to play Jaylan, but honestly, where were you? Like, anyway, Simon don't won't step to women, won't step to men. He only got beef and heat for women. That's it. That's it. Anyway, let's get into this, right? Let's talk about what happened today, right? Also, don't forget that Portia was even purchasing copies of her book to give to friends. But that's how you know Portia ain't got any real friends. Because honestly, all your friends always get together to unite. Let me send this to myself. Hold on, y'all. And then we're going to put it on the screen. Y'all ready for this? Let me airdrop this baby. We're going to talk about the drama that actually happened today. Why can't I airdrop? Do I need to email this to myself? Hold on. Sorry, guys. Y'all know me. Oh, I'm getting distracted. I'm like, what's going on Twitter? Sorry, guys. Hold on. I'm trying to email this to myself. Good. I got distracted as what's going on with Twitter. There's this new type of Korean fried chicken that looks scrumdiddlyumptious, and I want to try it. It's called Burkakin chicken. I want to fly to Korea and try that chicken. It's supposed to be all the rage. I really, really want to try it. Hold on. If they would stop playing and open their borders, maybe I could taste it. I know they sell it. I don't think they haven't even, it hasn't even hit New York yet. I think it's called Burkerlin chicken. Oh, it looks so good. So it's fried chicken, super crispy, but then they dip it in a yogurt coating, powdered yogurt coating, powdered cheese coating, all this yummy stuff, and then they deep fry it again. And it is so delicious. And then they dip it in this cheese fondue. I'm going to Korea and trying that chicken. Y'all think I'm joking. I am. Mark my words. And when y'all see me posting, eating it, don't say I didn't tell y'all. Listen. Let's go. All right. So hold on. I'm sending this. Hold on. All right. Let me pull this up. We're going to talk about what happened. I am getting a little bit sophisticated and I am pushing hold on. And I'm going to get a little bit sophisticated. Did I send this to myself? And I'm going to do this. Listen, Tosh Grant said, do I need to quit my job to keep up? You said, listen, I think you do. Well, no, you don't. I'll actually keep up, but I'll say, listen, Tosh Grant, maybe you do. Because Portia and Simon don't have any jobs and they do this all day. So I think it takes a lot of attention, right? Listen, hold on really quick. I'm going to, where is this receipts? What is going on, Tisa? Get it together. Did I send this to myself? Oh, I'm in the wrong. Hold on. Get it together, Tisa. No. Damn. Okay. That was a fail. All right. So I'm going to have to read this from the screen. I'm reading it. Okay. Let's talk about what happened today, right? Sorry, guys. I tried to be high sedity, and now look at me. Humbled. Talking about some damn chicken. Okay. So it started off with Simon saying, right? This show was produced by Bravo. They never chose what they deemed was entertainment worthy. My kids have a relationship with Portia, a very good one. I consult and co-parent effectively with my kids' moms. I've been co-parenting for 25 years. Now that off the bat is a lie because Fallon already told us that she had to force Simon to go and get some type of visitation. Not because the mom was fronting, but because Simon wasn't seeing his kids regularly. So Fallon thought that would actually give them more stability. And no matter what, Simon had to take them. Second of all, Simon ain't even wish his baby boy a happy birthday. But he posted a tattoo from Portia. Boy, please. All right. So then, who's this? So then, Work when celebrate. That's Dennis, if you don't know, right? This is what's been happening all over day. Literally posted a picture of Miss Gina looking scrumdiddlyumptious, right? Here is the picture. And saying, the good reference guides, the Bible and the Quran, teaches us to honor our mother and father, and our days will be long and plentiful. This means others, folks, parents too, and kinfolk, neighbors too, and the needy. Happy Saturday. I know that's right, Dennis. Take up for your mommy, right? Because listen, Dennis, let me tell y'all something. You can say what you want about Dennis, but honestly, if somebody had tried to put their hands on my mommy, I would have burnt that bitch down. Down. Y'all would have saw the type of Tisa that was scrapping in high school. I would have burnt that bitch down and everybody in it. There would have been a broom stuck in between the doors while people are like, let us out. It would have been a scene from Carrie. Anyone that didn't try to protect my mommy, it would have been a scene from Carrie. The pig's blood would have been flowing down, and that bitch would have been lit up in flames while I walked through with blood dripping down my face, laughing like I'm crazy. And I wouldn't have cared. And I wouldn't have cared. Listen, they could have put me under the jail, and I would use my internet time to literally harass the survivors. Please. Dennis is a better man than me, but that's how you can tell Miss Gina raised him right. Because even though he got 8 women on him, hitting him, doing this, doing that, while Portia is acting a damn fool, throwing boom bikes, plates, dishes, knives, screaming, fighting with her fiance like she got the devil in her. There's something wrong with that woman. I'm not joking. And the weird thing is with Portia, I think it's so calculated because Portia only starts with the right people. I'm dead serious. Somebody that is that Looney Tune, what if you make her mad and she's driving a car? Is she going to try to run you over? You know, Portia says, I black out. She doesn't realize blackout means you got angry, right? All that stuff going on, and Dennis ain't raised one hand to a woman. You raised them right. You raised them right, because even I would have been tested. And no, you're never supposed to touch a woman, no matter what. And Dennis McKinley is proof. You can have the whole world against you while you being attacked by a savage, a demon-infested woman, and you still don't lay hands. So Dennis McKinley can do it. Y'all can too. But everybody don't got Dennis McKinley's mommy. Everybody don't got Miss Gina raising them up right. Anyway, so then we get into this, right? So Portia's cousin, Lady T. Ford. Now here's the thing. Portia and this cousin at one time, this isn't the other cousin. Portia and this cousin at one time was super Denise Austin said, I know a few wealthy Nigerian businessmen in Atlanta. They all have businesses that they fund through fraud. One of my friends said to me, what can they do to me? Send me to Africa. Okay, listen, it's scammers everywhere. It's scammers everywhere. Let's get back into this because we're getting into the Jaylan Simon fiasco. But I got to tell you what was going on, right? Lady T. Ford then went on to say, this with after Dennis did that mommy appreciation post, said this right here, but everybody wasn't raised with the same principles. Who raised you is the question at hand. Hashtag respect your elders, right? And then Call Me Letty said, Lady T. Ford, aren't you Portia's cousin? And oh yeah, Built for Adversity said, yeah, you know, you always have a jealous cousin who be jealous of you on the down low. That's her. Lady T. Ford said, that's what's wrong with people today. And this is true. She said a word. We talking about morals and principles, and they equate that to jealousy. Lord help us, because we ain't going to make it with this next generation. That's the thing. It ain't the next generation. It's dummies, Portia and Simon's generation doing that. Paid trolls. A lady first, thank you so much for the super chat. You said, I'm canceling my cable TV. Your channel is facts and better entertainment, plus the cost is priceless. You're the best. Thank you, lady first. I appreciate that shout out. And thank you so much for the super chat. Just want to make sure I didn't miss any other members or super chat. Miss Savvy, thank you so much, mama, for the super chat. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the super chat, you guys. And thank you to you guys that, actually, why have you guys here? We're about to get into the next thing, but hold on. Hold on. I hear y'all talking trash. I want to say a special thank you to MBK Massage Therapy, Gennaro Mera, Kaya Haslip, right? Sheila Jackson, and Cynthia Harris. Thank you so, so much. I appreciate this, right? Listen, I wonder, this is a good thing that I just saw. I want y'all to tell me what you think. Hold on. And this is on some real stuff. Where is it at? Look at this. Somebody said, I wonder what he was thinking at this moment. Portia Family Matters. What a joke. Again, Portia and Simon are Portia and Iori are scamming each other. Y'all, we ain't calling that man Simon anymore. His mama ain't named him Simon. We ain't calling him Simon. It's Iori. We're calling him ER from Winnie the Pooh, of his sad looking stuff. No, but he ain't shaped like Pooh Bear. He's shaped like a panda. But no, he's shaped like a Build-A-Bear. I ain't disrespecting Winnie the Pooh like that. I'm not. Pooh Bear used to be my mess. Okay, so anyway, right? So Lester on Twitter said, TisaTells, your panel did not touch on the fact that Slimeball Simon confronted Aunt Liz about respecting Portia, he spelled her Horsea, because she will carry on Hosea's legacy. This is his angle for being on the show and to get clout by using the foundation and the legacy to get clout. But listen, Aunt Liz ain't new to this. She's true to this. Trust me, that foundation has been has people tried to use them plenty of times. So it is what it is, right? So then Portia posted this mess. She tweeted and then she posted it and then she deleted, saying, there's a lot of viewers that didn't get to see tonight, and I wish we had more cameras to capture that. But I understand it's nobody's fault. I've learned in the past that physical violence is never okay. Portia is a pageant girl. She got away with words, but girl, how many times you gonna give us the same shit? We don't believe you. We need more people, and not that Build-A-Bear you got thinking you love, right? Especially when a man is causing physical harm to women. That is something we are too desensitized to as a society. The funny thing is, you never said that Dennis hit you. Do you see how she's leading people to blame Dennis? Dennis hit Portia, but she never came out and said Dennis hit her. And trust me, if Dennis hit Portia, you know for a fact she would have did that, right? I spoke to some of my family members that were present and decided at the time it was best not to talk about what cameras didn't get to capture because I was trying to protect Dennis, his business, and therefore our own daughter. Looking back, that was not the right idea. I take accountability for reacting strongly to what I was seeing and hearing. That's not accountability. You take accountability for reacting to what you see and hear. Portia ain't shit. While I was not physical with Gina, I regret to arguing with an elder. And that's because you tried to hit her and didn't stop you. We're 6 months removed from this incident, and I'm looking forward, not backwards. Girl. Okay, so listen, right? So the cousin then goes on to say, listen, why she take it down? Tell me, can you guys let me know, why did Portia take it down? I'm being this serious. I want to know why she took it down. Listen, so then the cousin, same one, got up on Our Girl's internet and went in. She said, one thing I do, and this is the cousin that is doing good, doing great, and Portia, they always been doing good. And let's just see what Portia did. One thing I don't stand for is disrespect. I don't care who you are. You don't disrespect anyone's mother. You don't call someone's mother out of their name. And you definitely don't try to put your hands on anyone's mother. Many have asked me my opinions on the show. So here it is. I'm glad that I declined to do the show after being asked to be on there. I don't agree with a lot that's being portrayed. But what I'm grateful and thankful for is that the world gets to truly see who Dennis and Mama Gina are. It's funny. They don't know. Portia's own family don't like her, but they love Dennis and Mama Gina. That's how you know they're good people. Ones that over the years I have personally gotten to know and love. Ones who have called and checked on me and my family almost every day since my mom passed, right? So no one can ever say anything bad about them or disrespect them in my book. I will not stand for it. Now, it seems like she's implying that when her mom passed, may she rest in peace, right? When her mom passed, Portia ain't called or checked. Portia just popped up and was like, what's up? Can you want to do the show? You want to go get some drinks? You want to do this? You want to do that? And the girl declined and Portia got mad. Somebody said, and to answer some of y'all questions so I don't have to answer them anymore. Damn, Lady T, don't be like that. Come on my show. Answer some questions. We got a few more, right? She said, was I asked to be on the show? Yes, but I declined simply because I knew initially they wanted to create a fake narrative that Portia has a village that agree to the all her BS, and she doesn't. Another lie. Remember when Portia was on Real Housewives last season when she thought Kenya was alone, and when Mark was dragging Kenya through the mud, and she was bragging about having a village, and she was bragging about what a good co-parenting Dennis was, and bragging what a good father he was and how much he supports her. Y'all remember that shit? All of a sudden, Portia, an abused woman. Portia, what was it? Was you lying when you was trying to gloat on Kenya because you're so fucking sick that you'll kick you, Miss Black Lives Matter, will kick another black woman while she's down going through a custody dispute with her son, with her daughter? Right? Were you lying then, or were you lying now? Because you lying because something ain't adding up, right? Now, oh, I just got the cutest little picture. Now, right? All right. Let me hurry up. Hold on. We got, oh, how cute. I just got a cutest little angel. Oh, how cute. Sorry, y'all. Let me focus. I know y'all like, damn it, Tisa, put the phone down. Right? Now, she said, do you still talk to Portia? Nope. After not hearing from her or Diane since my mom passed. And then months later, she asked me to do a show. Absolutely not. I'm not a seat filler. What type of psychopath do you have to be? Someone's mom passed. You don't say shit about it. And you pop up to see if they want to be on your show. And this is what I mean why Portia got all those ass kickers, all those people kissing her butt around her. Portia's used to dealing with people that's so desperate to be on, that worships at her fame so much that she can do whatever she wants to do to them, and they still gonna be standing in line for a ticket, standing in line to be on that show, because to them it's a come up. But that girl said, bitch, I got my own. I don't ever need to be a seat filler. Get out of my face, right? Now, do I agree? This is the real doozy. Do I agree with Portia and Simon's relationship? I don't agree with messing around. Better yet, being engaged to a married man, which I told her my thoughts. And her response, amongst a few other words, was be blessed. And oh, had the Lord been blessing me. Remember, I told y'all that Portia and Simon been messing around. Portia was asking this girl to go eat and go do stuff in January. And she was already engaged. In January. And she was already engaged. They've been messing around. That's why when we get to the Fallon and Jaylan stuff, how Simon was like, deuces, I'm out in December. The same way Portia sent a text out to all her shit, Simon sent a text message to his legal wife talking about, yeah, I understand it's not going to work out. He been moved on and was shaking Jaylan's hand. Now that it's been exposed by Portia's own cousin, that y'all were messing around for at least a year and were engaged since January, right? Now you want to turn the narrative and somehow drag Fallon into it and pin something on her forehead being like, oh no, I know I told the world plenty of times that they've been messing around with February, but no, it's a year. Everyone, look what Fallon did. She got pregnant by the help. You know that 20-year-old that's better looking, doing more, have more, and making bigger moves than I ever did when I was his age? Yeah, the help. Man, anyway, y'all gotta believe me, Portia's own family saying it, right? Hold on. Let's get back into this. Then she says, for the record, I am no one's a kisser, seat filler, flunky, or groupie. Oof, I heard that, and I know who she's talking about, right? Never have been and never will be. And I damn sure not want to call out of convenience. Hashtag when you can't control the narrative. Hashtag there's lies. There are lies and the truth. Hashtag I said what I said. And then she hit it up one last time. She wasn't done. She went for the Jordan death, right? She said, and lastly, anyone who agrees or condones that behavior, I want no parts. My parents raised me better than that. My parents raised me better than that too. All right, Lady T, go on, go on, go on. Right? So then, right? Who's this? Hold on. Who was texting me? Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Okay, so, right? Then Simon's Hidden Valley Ranch sleepy ass, right? Literally somehow jumps in the face. That your girl just humiliated you. She's stronger than you. Your little legs couldn't keep up. Oh, Build-A-Bear overboard, right? His Build-A-Bear black set. Listen, when Simon wears, I think it's a Jean Paul Gaultier shirt. You know that black shirt that be having the whole, it should be a Jean Paul Gaultier unless he wearing bootleg, right? You know the Jean Paul Gaultier shirts that got like the harnesses, like when you put them on, they kind of look like you got like a harness, like you a hitman, right? And I literally looked at it, was like, somebody went to Build-A-Bear and they were like, okay, so now that we filled them with stuffing and love, what would you like to dress your bear up as? And they said, I would like my bear to be an assassin. Every time I see him in that all black outfit or the all white, it just is like, you look like Build-A-Bear assassin. Hitman, the hitman bodyguard goes to Build-A-Bear. Okay, so here we go, right? Listen. Shamia declined to be on that show too, from what I heard. Shamia ain't want no parts of that, but that's what I heard. I don't know. Listen, now Simon then jumped in and did a sub because we all know unless Simon's talking to a woman, he ain't got the balls to say anything else. He only knows how to clap back with women, right? That's all he knows. Now, right? He only knows how to clap at women. And you can tell that Simon ain't met a woman that's anointed in the blood of her brothers, fathers, uncles, cousins, in the blood of their love and money. Simon don't know to deal with people that are protected. Even now the Fallon's protected from his ass. He don't know what to do with it. He don't know how to deal with women that are protected because he's too much of a bitch to talk to men like that. So he talks to women. So what did he do? He got on Al Gore's internet and was like, go bad bitch, go. Tweet it. Black men, respect is earned, not given. It's funny when people drag themselves. We earn respect for the way we treat our children's mothers. You treat them like shit. That's why nobody respects you. Listen to your own advice. By not disrespecting them privately or publicly. If you literally honestly believe that Dennis disrespected Portia, why aren't you privately and publicly stepping to him? Why are you subtweeting like any good Instagram honey? And this is no disrespect to Instagram honeys, all disrespect to Simon Cambodia, right? Otherwise, we perpetuate the cycle of abuse, said the abuser. All right, let's see what else he got. So hold on. It's getting heated. It's getting kind of hectic. All right. So then Simon says, right? It is to promote the narrative that abuse is ever okay. For those who are unfamiliar with what abuse means, and this is what I mean about Portia and Simon thinking they can control people's minds. Negro, we all grew up in America. And if we don't, if you watching this and if you on Instagram, right? Every society knows what abuse needs. It's translate. We don't need you, Bill Nye, science guy. But this is how you know that Portia and Simon are like low level manipulators. The fact that they always go into the Merriam-Webster use of it. Boys, shut up. We see what you're doing. It's not going to work. Shut up, shut up, shut up. Aww. Okay. Oh, this is so cute. Okay, so beautiful, 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 beautiful. So where are we at? Sorry guys. Let me get back to the thing. Okay. Did anybody find that actually at that when you got sick with the Rona, like you experienced brain fog? I'm being serious. No, I've always been like this. Okay, never mind. Okay, so listen, right? It can take many forms. Where was I? This bullshit. Oh, for those who are unfamiliar with what abuse means, abuse is when someone comes, causes us harm or distress. Simon, your face and your body cause me harm and distress. I am being abused, y'all. Please help. Please send money. Do what you can. I am being abused. He then went on to say, right? It can take many forms. One is seeing your buttock with Portia's name tattooed on it, right? Ranging from disrespect to causing someone physical or mental pain. I look at it as what I'm seeing whenever he shows his body or gets really close, or him and Portia are kissing. I look at that as disrespect, but also mental pain. But then I feel like I'm going to throw up. And then I say, now I have physical ailments. So I think it's taking all three. When we excuse this behavior, it is equivalent of putting lipstick on a dog. $10,000 in Monopoly money for who Simon called dog face, why he was dogging her down. Remember when Portia said that Simon said his favorite body part of her is her butt? I don't know why I feel like he makes her turn around. I don't know why. I do believe that Simon doesn't think that Portia is that attractive, and I don't care. I just get a vibe from him. I just get a vibe. Portia to me is beautiful, but I get a vibe that's not his type, right? Let's elevate the conversation in the community. This is true. I want to elevate the conversation. He's causing me mental pain, physical pain, and also distress. I'd like to file a police report. I want to like to file a police report. I'm just saying this. I'm just saying that. Now here's where we get into the mess, right? Listen. Well, that's another thing also. He said it's lipstick on a dog. I think that was a Freudian slip. It's lipstick on a pig. But again, it don't matter. He misspoke, right? But I thought the dog part was a Freudian slip. I thought it was a Freudian slip. Okay. Because he was sitting next to his dog face killer, right? Dog face killer. Okay, so let's get back into this, right? So then Jaylan, listen. So then the Shade Room said Simon Gabodia has a message about abuse, right? So then it's Jaylan Banks, because he ain't never scared and he ain't want to subtweet. He a man and he handled it. Said, now come on, let's be real. You know you caused mental pain to Fallon, your ex-wife, publicly and privately. Something I never commented out of respect for Fallon. You have no room to speak. She's still healing from the trauma till this day. You should think about that before addressing a message towards Black men. Right? Somebody said something smart to Fallon in the comments. You know, I'd be lurking in comments, right? I took a screenshot. Fallon clapped back. It shouldn't have been, seeing how he was already sleeping with other people before we separated and before I got pregnant. I know that's right. Why did Simon just eat his rice and go home? Fallon offered him such a classy, high-class way of being like, listen, I don't blame no one for the dissolution of my marriage. It was my husband and we decided to end the marriage. Whatever happened, happened. I moved on quickly. He moved on quickly. We both ain't shit, right? Fallon had heard that he was messing around with Portia. People have been telling her they saw her at the Red Martini and all this stuff. Portia was flagrant with that man's husband for the better part of the year, right? And now she got her wish. Now she got the wish. Now she got her wish. And all she got is that dumbass tattoo to show for it. Some Fendi by Skims, a fur vest, and some Versace boots. Portia act like she ain't never have shit in her life. And I'm not even joking. She act like she ain't never have. She act like she was working at Rite Aid and only could get 2 shifts a week. working 13-hour shifts a week, living at her mommy. She got some guy that gave her some Versace boots and some Fendi by Skims, and she lost her mind having photo day on Instagram. Girl, anyway, let's get back into this. Then, right? Listen. And my sources are telling me that there's a little connection that Kenya Moore is the one that brought up the engagement to Fallon. That's a little tea for y'all. Kenya Moore Hair Care bought up the engagement to Fallon. And when Fallon heard it, Fallon ain't believe it. Like she said on Adam's interview, my husband's a lot of things, but he wouldn't do anything that low down, baby. That's right. Kenya's the one that told Fallon about the engagement. I've been holding on to that tea, but the streets have been talking. But Kenya is the one that told Fallon about Portia's engagement. Kenya's the one that actually told Fallon, like, you know, this girl's out in your street with your husband. Yep. Boom. I'll sprinkle some more little gossips in there. Yes. Kenya Moore Hair Care. Okay, so listen. Then, and good for Kenya for telling her. Because guess what? If I had known Fallon, I would have told, oh, get out of here, Mushu. Sorry, it's my doggy. Go. Princess Meatballs Mushu. I know she got a new name every time she come up here, but her personality keeps showing. Now we calling her Mushu from Milan. Get out of here, Mushu. She's a playful puppy. Anyway, that's that. Yes, Team Troy all day. And guess what? If I had known Fallon, I would have told her too. Let me tell y'all something. Every person in my life knows, don't do anything shady about me because I'm telling. I'm that friend that's like, I'm telling. You know, sometimes people will see like your man out with another girl doing this or doing that and literally be like, ain't none of my business. I don't want to get involved. Girl, I'll walk up to the table and be like, yo, hold on. Put that shit on speakerphone and be like, yeah, I'm standing right here. Rory and some prostitute. I don't know what's going on. It don't look like a sister. Rory, this your mom? This your sister? Say hi. Say hi. She on the phone. I'll FaceTime you. You on FaceTime? It's cool. Turn your camera off. I'm gonna. Oh, you got your satin wrap on. You not dressed? Turn your camera off. I'll hold my camera up. Rory, say hi. Say hi. Say hi. Go on. She right there. I'm telling, and everybody around me knows. If any of my friends' men are doing my, they run when they see me because I'm telling and I'm investigating and I'm bringing receipts back. We're going to dig up that girl you messing with. We're going to dig up her great-great-grandmother so she can witness this stuff. And I'll break it down to where you were, what you were doing, how you were doing. I'm telling. Please don't bring slimy stuff around me because I'm telling. And what I don't know, I'll dig up within a week. Please believe you're going to be put on blast. You and her are going to be kissing, walking into the house, and we literally going to be sitting on the couch like, what's up? What's up? Literally, please. I'm telling. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in people doing slimy stuff, not around me. I'm telling. Now, a few things I want to actually say some, right? Philly's Lady B said, I figure Miss Diane had lipo since Portia just had her surgery too. Yeah, she had a few. That's why it took 4 to 5 seasons for her to finally film with her daughter and support her daughter in a scene. This is what the streets are saying. She's had a few. But that said, Miss Diane's body looks beautiful. Do I have the guts to lay on the table? No. I actually think most of these people that are getting cut up, most of these people, all it's going to be, you could have literally gone to the gym for 3 months and gotten that body right when you should have. But again, I don't judge. It's their body. You do what you want. All right. She looks great. So, okay. Right. Yogi Sari said, Mushu was eating carrot sticks. She loves carrot sticks. Yogi Sari is saying, how did Dennis and Lady T meet? Sounds like the relationship between them was pre-Portia. No. Dennis was another guy she brought around the family to be friends, and then they leave her, right? This is what happens with a lot of Portia's stuff, right? But they had a connection, right, with Dennis and Gina because now you don't have to leave us, right? 3 weeks later, PJ was formed. So they had to actually keep the friendship. Do you know what I'm saying? Listen, that's true. It's funny how Miss Diane has not been on a TV show. We about to get into the tweets, but I just want to read a few things of what y'all were saying. And actually, did anybody super chat me? Any trees under my any gifts under my super chat tree? No, no. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Lipstick Fever Incorporated. You said you were gorgeous, smart, and wise. Keep reading this, the filth, because this is a mess. Thank you. Listen, I'll say one thing. I don't like slimy stuff. All my friends know, and they're men too, right? And they're women, right? If you're my friend, guy or girl, everybody better be, the people you date and married to better be walking on the edge of the knife, because I'm going to be sitting right there like, bitch, you thought you got away with it. You thought, because before you even lock lips, that'll be blasted and your phone will be going off. Talk about, Tisa said it. She just sent me pictures, and I'll be right there on speakerphone like, you want to say hi? Say hi. Say hi. Why are you being so quiet? Please. My people know I'm like a mess like that. I know sometimes some of those exes be like, I hate her. And I'd be like, yeah. They'd be like, no, it's okay. They said it was just one time. One time where we got surveillance from the Holiday Inn. Ooh, you didn't know? Let's roll tape. So there we go. I'll literally be having from the Ritz-Carlton, the girl that worked night shift. Hello? Hey, this is Tisa. What's up? Hey, Jessica. Hey, I don't want to get in trouble. It's okay, Jessica. Can you tell her what you saw on your shift? What time were you working? At 12? Go on, you can tell her. And then what happened? And you saw them, and how'd the girl look? What was the check-in name? I'll have the lady from the hotel on speakerphone talking to my friend, giving things. See? Told you. Told you he was there. You got the lady from the hotel. Okay, let's get back into this, right? Let's get back into this. Let me just read a few more comments, and then we're going to jump right into this. Listen, have y'all ever thought that maybe that Diane wasn't on the trip and on Portia's show because Miss Diane secretly don't agree with what Portia's doing, and she's very embarrassed about that relationship with Simon? Don't forget when they were in the kitchen, the way Miss Diane was looking at Simon. Y'all remember that? Listen, do y'all remember that? Do y'all remember that? I'm being dead serious. Y'all, listen. And I got some pictures because also, I just wanted to show y'all this real quick because I find it funny as hell. Okay, I found this funny as hell. Hold on, guys. I'm taking screenshots. I wanted to show y'all this. Also, I find it funny. Let me just show y'all this real quick. Go into my photos. Maybe Miss Diana's actually really, really embarrassed. I'm being dead serious because look at this, right? I'd be embarrassed too. Now, for those of y'all that don't know, this is that ugly ass dumb tattoo. Is that a buttock, a thigh? Is it his back or did he get it on his thigh? Where is the muscle? Is that a neck? What is, right? So here he got Portia's name. Again, he got that little apostrophe right there, right? He got that apostrophe right there because I think he wanted to put Portia's because he ain't put that name on the deed, so it's on his back. And Portia thinks that's some commitment, and is she dizzy enough to believe it? I guess, right? But look at Portia's ring. Look at Portia's peach-colored nails, and look at those rhinestones on Portia's nails. Can somebody tell me, right? Can somebody tell me? Can somebody tell me why the rhinestones are whiter than her wedding ring? Can somebody tell me why the rhinestones are clearer and more beautiful than her wedding ring? Her wedding ring is peach, jaundice, if you will, saffron colored, terracotta, if I may. Look at this. Her rhinestones on her nails are clearer than her ring. Now, let me show y'all, because you know I was on internet being nosy. Let me show y'all, boom, what clarity looks like. Do y'all see clarity? Do y'all see clarity? Let me show you the way a real diamond, and my diamond heads, right? The people that got real diamonds, unless it's a wedding ring, you don't wear them every day, but goddamn, you know how that shit glimmers. You see this? You see this? This is how a real diamond glitters with the light. That shit is VVS. It's blue. It looked like a rainbow. It is not peach. It's not peach sangria color. But wonders upon wonders. Because I was being nosy. Whose ring is that? Oh, that's Jaylan's girl ring. Yo, Fallon got a 6.5 carat. I'm very good judge of carats. Trust that. Fallon got a 6.5 carat, beautiful, clear, blue. This had nothing to do with Fallon. If I saw anyone, even Portia with that on her finger, I would say the same thing. You got a beautiful, clear, blue diamond doing what it could. That's right. That sun hit it, and everybody's just like, all the vampires and the haters are pushed back, right? 6.5 carats. Portia got 8 carats. That's about 8 carats of peach sangria, terracotta blush. Literally, Portia got a peach colored diamond. But I guess maybe Simon put her on to some new shit, right? I didn't know peach colored diamonds exist. Do they? I guess, right? Listen, listen. Again, and you got this tattoo that looked like it may be infected. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. All right, let's get into this, right? Um, let's see. Oh, Yogi Sari said, so weird. It sounds like she was barely there for Lady T after her mom passed, but P and Simon chartered a private jet to attend Greg's funeral because they are clout chasers and everything's all for the gram. And Simon wanted to be there because he knew it was going to get a lot of attention. But when it comes to Lady T, God rest her mother's soul, right? That must have been very, very traumatic that the people that weren't there, that should have been there, weren't there. And then they called you to see if they could use you. And they thought that you were just as big a flunky and desperate for fame as everybody else that worships at their feet. Girl. So Philly's Lady B said, Tanya supporting Portia, just not publicly, I guess, right? Well, maybe. Tanya started her book chats back right after Portia did her book tour. Listen, Tanya dizzy too. Tanya, but let me leave Tanya out of it. Let me leave Tanya. I know some tea on Tanya. She don't got nothing to do with this. You know how it is when it's a ruckus. You start swinging and everybody get hit, right? The Empress said, we need to go get a private jet because Miss Diane need a break. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I keep hearing a private jet, right? First, you need to go get PJ because Miss Diane need a break. Listen, and last thing, somebody said, Lady T did Miss Gina's makeup for a green screen on the show. Well, Lady T's sister does Miss Gina's hair. Does Miss Gina's makeup, right? And Lady T did like the look, like the styling, right? They've been a family now for years because Dennis is the godfather of Lady T's son, I believe. He's the godfather of one of the sister sons, right? And they both checked on them every day since the mother passed. Both sides understand and respect family values. Again, everybody in that family got home training but Portia. Again, like Lady T said, who raised you? Who raised you? Again, y'all talking about he jet set it to Greg's funeral. How about you jet set it to Nini's funeral? How about you jet set so Portia could play in the pool with pigs, right? How about you jet set it on a private jet, but it's your own son's birthday, and instead you getting drunk in Costa Rica with a bunch of people sitting around the table looking like they about to film season 3 of Narcos, about to cut up some pills and some work. I'm not saying they were. I'm saying that's what it looked like. It looked like they were about to start cutting up some pills, cutting up whatever, and start partying. Literally, I've seen Narcos. I know what it looked like. Literally, haven't y'all seen Narcos? It looked like they were about to start partying. It really honestly did. They was waiting for PJ to go to sleep. I was like, damn, and ain't not one child. Anyway, listen. Also, I want you guys to know, I think I got a special guest calling in. I've been texting, I've been begging. I think I have a special guest coming in. Make sure you stay tuned so we can talk to the special guest. I wonder if you know who it's going to be. I wonder if you know who it's going to be. Now, hold on really quickly. Let's get back into this mess. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Because I'm trying to confirm a few things. Since some of y'all want to say I'm lying, let's confirm it. Let's confirm it. Okay, so where are we at? Oh, that's right. Talking trash. Hold on. Oh, shit. I've been on there for 2 hours. God, I said I was going to keep this live to an hour. Oh, God, I'm so bad with time. I just be loving talking to y'all, but God damn it, time don't get away from me. Oh, that's another thing, you guys. I see what you guys are keep asking. Lady T is on the mom side. Lady T is Portia's successful cousins from Miss Diane's side. That's why they were so hurt that Miss Diane and Portia ain't show up for the mom's funeral. That's on her mother's side. On the mother's side. All right. I'm sorry, y'all. I literally said, right? Hey, Mushu. My doggy misses me. Keeps coming up like, Mushu loves me. Even though we be going to war sometimes when I walk him. Literally be going to war. Her, when I walk her. I gotta train that dog, but I like my animals wild, but I really do have to train her, but I do like my animals wild. Okay, so let's do this. Where are we at? Let me just get this. Okay, let me keep reading through the stuff. Okay. Okay, so after he calls him to the thing, right? Then Jaylan releases a text message. And the text message said, Jaylan, was nice knowing you. I have determined on my own that you got a great heart and I wish you the very best. Phelan and I have decided that it is best we went our separate ways. Nothing to do with you, I promise. That is where she is emotionally and she needs to be by herself. Tell your mom and sis that I say they are great people. Jaylan said, wait, what? I'm about to talk to her now. Just got to the house. This was on December 19th, 2020 at 3:24 a.m. Simon sent this shit. You know why? Because he was busy banging Portia. That's just me. But literally, y'all ready for this? Because I got more dirt to read. But, I actually want to add somebody to the stream so we can actually verify a little bit. Before they know, right? I just want to clarify so I get all my facts straight. Lady T is from Portia's mom's side, right? They did come to the funeral, right? They didn't support before or after the family with love and concern. So when I said that Portia ain't like pay respects and all that other stuff, they popped up at the funeral. But before, while the mom was dying, and after, they didn't show support, love, nothing. They weren't there. Listen. But when you say it's time to film with my new married man, can you come through or nah? Portia out of her goddamn mind. But let's get back in to this whole Jaylan Simon drama and let's hear it from the horses. Hey everybody, what's going on? Let's move this. Okay, so you guys, we got a special guest. Let's see. Hold on.
That's not me.
Hey, what's going on? Who do we have on the phone today?
Hello.
Hey, so you guys, if you guys don't recognize the voice, I figured since all this stuff is going online, let's get it straight from the horse's mouth. We got Jaylan on the phone to ask him questions and see what was going on. Jaylan, no, it is not Fallon. It is Jaylan. Jaylan, welcome. Let's jump straight into this mess, right? Simon started and you called him out for what you said, him abusing Phelan, right? When you got this text on December 19th, 2020, what did you take this as? What did you think what was going on?
Hold on. Well, Tisa, I'm gonna correct you on this real quick.
Okay.
It's Fallon, not Phelan.
Sorry. Fallon. Sorry. Y'all know I'm dyslexic. Sorry, Fallon. Sorry.
You know what's so crazy is that when that night it was me, my mom, my sister, Fallon, and Simon. We were all at Red Martini, like we usually do. We always go to Red Martini. So he left. Him and Fallon left. I don't know what happened between them, but supposedly something was said, and he texted me that. And I was actually staying at that time. I had that guest house, the guest room over there. So I went over there, and I'm trying to figure out. He sent me a text. I'm like, wait, what the hell? First off, nigga, y'all was just good while we were here. Sorry to say nigga word. Y'all were just good while we were here. What's going on? I get to the house, Fallon's crying. I guess Fallon found some shit out, some stuff out that she didn't even tell me. She just told me she found some stuff out. And
oh wow.
We were talking for a little bit, and she didn't really want to speak on it because she was crying hard to the point where Simon was in the house and Fallon was in the guest house. They slept in two different parts of the house.
What? Oh,
so
wow.
Whatever she found out between the time she left and when she got home, at that point, she was done. That's why I don't understand why people keep saying that they divorced. Well, yeah, the divorce was finalized in July, but Fallon and Simon were technically really done in December.
I see what you're saying. So you think that whole fallacy, but you think this false image he tried to put on, like he was this loving, devoted husband holding on to the end, where literally they decided to go their own separate ways in December. There was maybe some way they maybe thought they could reconcile, but it didn't work. But they decided to leave each other in December, and it just fizzled out after that.
I mean, yeah, because they tried to make it work. They definitely tried. I wouldn't say she didn't try. They both tried to make it work, but things kept coming up. Simon, everybody keep forgetting about the girl. What's her name? Jessica Rabbit or whatever the hell her name is. Jessica Rabbit. Everybody forget about that part. Before Portia came out, it was Jessica Rabbit that came on social media about him and her.
That's true. And I've been hearing a lot all over Atlanta about Simon loves the ladies. And even when him and Fallon were together, Portia, it's like Fallon said, she knew it was someone. She just had no idea it was Portia until.
Right, because like Simon said in therapy, he never gets caught.
I agree with that. Okay, so, but then here's the thing, right? Let me just read y'all what Jaylan said, right? Jaylan said, I say this again. The whole room could disagree with me, and I'm going to stand on what I said. 100. That's some Scorpio energy. Scorpios love going to war with the world. They're like the whole world can burn. I'm still going to say. So then you said, Iori, let's get that sweet little baby Emma. We just
you can hear. I'm sorry. No, she's listening.
We have a little angel cooing. She's like, Okay. He said Iori. I'm probably mispronouncing it, y'all. Forgive me, right? Let's get one thing straight. My child is good over here. Nobody is living off your little chump change. If you really want to get down to facts. Oh, yeah. Did you forget that it was your child's birthday yesterday? Because you sure in hell wasn't at his party last night, but was getting a whole woman's name tatted on you. Simon, stop playing with me because I really can start embarrassing you. We didn't learn a lesson. Who was supposed to teach us a lesson? Y'all, this is in response to Simon actually saying that he is supporting Emma, right? He's supporting your child. He's the reason you guys can even afford to have a child and all this other nonsense.
And let's get one thing straight. I'm not saying Simon has chump change. That's not what I'm saying. What you gave her was chump change. And nigga, you know that. So don't make it seem like you gave her $5-10 million. No, nigga. Nigga, I know, Fallon know, everybody knows what you gave her and what you still owe her.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Does Fallon get and tell me to mind my business? Does Fallon get alimony from Simon?
Simon can't give shit.
Okay, so she's not getting alimony. Okay, but you say that he owes her money. What do you mean by that?
He owes her from at the beginning when he owed her $50,000. When they finalized the divorce, He had to pay 25 at the beginning, 25K. He had 6 months prior to the divorce. No, not prior. After the divorce, he had 6 months to make that payment, 25K. And he hasn't paid it yet.
So you mean to tell me that the rumors going around that Simon paid Fallon, right? Paid Fallon 100K to paid Fallon 100K to settle the divorce. That's not true. It was actually 50,000, and he was supposed to pay 25K then, and then he wanted 6 months to pay the other 25K. Is that
correct?
True? Wow.
Correct. And I get where people are saying that I shouldn't speak on the subject. It's not. Listen, everybody was in the wrong. Period. Point blank. Everybody was in the wrong for what happened. It is what it is. I'm just saying you shouldn't try to seem like you're this mentor and be like you're this special man that you know how to treat a woman when you don't know how to.
I agree.
You can't speak on something that you don't know how to do yourself.
I agree. So how does like again, if that was me too, and I've been through the same thing, I would have had something to say. Like, what does it feel like week after week watching, in my opinion, them, but definitely him, because you do know him, right? I don't think you know Portia too well, but watching them front like they're this evolved person that's in that self-help and that's not. When you knew him, was he on that like 5%er? I'm healed mess too? Is this like his steez? It's like, what can you tell us about that?
First off, when everything started happening, Simon was even like that. Now that he has eyes on him, he wants to come out, seem like he's this old mighty man, like he's just this mentor for every black man in that's out there. You can't do that, because best believe, if you really want to get down to it, I'm probably about to do in probably a couple of days. I'm about to show facts of how you are really.
Oh, really? Where are you showing those facts?
Everywhere.
Really?
TMZ.
Really? Because a little birdie told me that you guys are planning your return to YouTube on Saturday.
Oh yeah, we'll be back on Saturday.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. See, my facts be right. So you guys are going to be coming back to YouTube on Saturday, but you thinking about releasing receipts to TMZ as Simon keeps playing with you about who he truly and really is.
Everybody in Atlanta know who Simon truly is.
What do you think the people in Atlanta think about Simon?
He's a scammer.
Yeah.
How do you say the word? Manipulate. I can't.
I know you got.
I can't say the word.
He's a very manipulator, like a master manipulator. Very manipulative.
He's a narcissist. He's a big narcissist. Thing is, I didn't know what a narcissist was till I started seeing it.
Really?
From him.
When was the first time you think you realized that he was a narc?
Towards the end of Fallon and their divorce.
Yeah.
When he hung everything over her head.
And prior to that, he came off as a man that was like very loving, very like prior to that. What image did you have of him before you saw him as a narc?
I mean, I never put anything past anybody, but I know from what I heard before even hanging out with them, I know what people were saying about him, how he was a big cheater, how he used to go to this place called Babylon and bring females when he was with his ex-wife. I knew it, but I'm not going to judge somebody what somebody else says. I'm going to see it for myself. And the way he acted towards me, he would cry like a little baby. Let me say a baby back bitch.
Yeah, don't get this video demonetized, but I feel that Scorpio energy.
I'm sorry, but I'm being truthful. Like he's always played like he was a victim in every situation.
Every situation, huh?
Every situation.
And again, I know you don't know Portia, but it's so funny that the people that know her say, which makes me think that Simon and Portia are equally yoked. They love playing the victim, no matter what. They can set a place on fire. And I guess, and this is common with narcs, right? They're always the victim. So after a while, it's like, does anything happen that is your fault? Is there anything you feel you could do better? So when you started seeing Fallon crying, that's when you started putting things together like, wait a second, it's not really working out the way you say it is.
I would tell you, I started seeing the real Simon at the end of November, after my birthday. After we went to DR, after my birthday, that's when I start seeing the real Simon.
What'd you start seeing?
Because, to be honest, when we was in DR, Simon had told Fallon that she needs to condone in somebody else that's her own age.
Wait, what?
She needs to condone into somebody that's her own age. This was the last day in DR on her way out. Condone means she needs to, she needs to be with someone that's her age.
Really?
Really, I remember like yesterday. I was walking out. We were leaving. Fallon came to me. She was crying because of what he said.
So
he was up.
You saw Simon being verbally abusive to her, or you saw the after effects, huh?
Oh, what? Saw it in person, over text messages, and over social media.
That's deep. To be with somebody her own age. So every single time Fallon was like trying to fight to keep things together and keep the family intact. And he was just like trying to look for reasons to push her off, huh?
He'll find every single reason to push her off.
Now let me ask you something. Was this, from what you remember, was this new to the relationship, or did this start toward the end when Portia was there, but you didn't know Portia was there?
I won't say it was when Portia was there. I just, once it really happened when Fallon started finding herself and sticking up for herself, because he didn't want it, me or her other friend around. Once he tried to push me away, when Fallon had a voice for herself, that's when he started acting out. That's how narcissists are. Once you feel like you're better than them, it's a problem.
So he pushed you away, and then I remember from
Fallon's... No, he tried to push me away.
Oh, he tried. I remember from Fallon's old interview, and also in the tweets that she actually, well, not tweets, but Instagram she actually put up, she literally said that Simon, when he was leaving, said, if I could just give you one piece of advice, and basically said, your mom and your sisters and your brother are your undoing, and stay away from them. Was this typical about, did you see him putting wedges in between interfamily relationships?
You know why he does that? He does it because he doesn't want anybody else to have a say-so on the things that he does. Because if he knows that you run to your mom or your sister or your brother, they'll say the truth, and they'll start pulling her away from Simon. So he feels like, oh, if they have this upper hand on me, I need to make sure that they're out my life and out her life. Because I want to do what I want to do without no input on it.
I agree with that. That's literally right. That's literally what narcs do, and also abusive relationships. So it's funny that anybody that's ever been in one of those relationships or knows anyone that's been, once you recognize the signs, you can't unsee it. And I agree, Fallon's story sounds very, very much in line. But I wanted to ask you a few things about when you knew Simon. And let me know if we're going to go back and forth between a few subjects. But when you knew Simon, because I'm still tripping off over him trying to imply that he's the reason that your baby got food, right? Literally, I was like.
And that's the shit that's going to make me pull up to his house.
Yeah. And definitely, right? But him actually implying that, but he owed Fallon money. He owed that lady in Florida money. When you knew Simon, did he have a habit of not paying his bills?
Oh, I won't say, because I wasn't really on his financial side. It wasn't my business. I didn't care. Gotcha. Me, to be honest, Simon, to me, he was a great person until everything started unfolding. So I'm not gonna say I don't know what the hell Simon Mondays looks like.
Yeah. Now, I do want to point out to everybody listening, from what I've heard and from what people have told me, Simon seems to be like a functional narcissist. When Jaylan is saying, oh, to me, he was a good person, please put that in the light of anyone that knows a narcissist. They always seem like the best person until they pull their mask off. And the one where you can tell they're always the victim. They're always crying. Somebody always made them do something. But meanwhile, they're testing it. Now, the reason I bring that up is because getting back into these messages, you actually posted, right? Um, Let me just pull them up. Fallon actually jumped into the fray a little while later, and you know, she literally said that Simon, I'm just trying to find the message, I'm sorry, that Simon had told her that he was the love, she was the love of his life. Here we go, right? So in December, and this corroborates your text messages that you put up, right? Literally, they were both in December. I think either it was the same day, but it was much different times. There was about a 5 hour difference between it. Simon texted her and said, "Good morning. I'm off to play golf for an hour to clear my head, but I want to have a conversation today about moving forward. I've been moving out today to give our attorneys time to figure out what was best for us." So he was moving out on December 19th, right? "I will work with you to make sure the kids are not traumatized by our decision to go our separate ways. I know we tried and gave it our best. I am proud of how far you've come individually, but I understand this does not always mean we are good for each other. Let's talk when I get back." Then he resent it because I guess Fallon left him on red, right? Now, cut to Wednesday, April 14th. I really have to know what your thing is. So this lines up in what you're saying about Simon saying they were done in December. Simon was like, "It's cool. It don't got nothing to do with you, Jaylan." Right? On Wednesday, April 14th, he texted Fallon. This is while he was dating Jessica and also while he was dating Portia, right? "Fallon, there's a good chance I will not be here tomorrow for the rest of the week." This is April 14th. "I cannot watch while the love of my life moves out of a home we had hoped to live in for the rest of my life. That would be too hard to bear." Now, for those of you guys that can't piece this together, this is what struck me where the same way Portia lies on her show, Simon is a liar. You had a girlfriend, you had a wife, you had a mistress. You literally told your wife and did a mind trip to make it seem like it was just a conscious uncoupling. And you said the reason you couldn't even be there tomorrow to help her move her stuff out is because, I quote, "I cannot watch while the love of my life moves out of a home we had hoped to live in for the rest of my life." If you were around at that time, do you remember Simon trying to act like he was so?
No, I actually, Tisa, you remember at that time I was locked up for my DUI that I got.
Yes.
I was locked up for around because I didn't get released out to April 23rd. I left April 22nd, March 22nd, and got
Okay.
out April 23rd. But
Okay.
my whole thing is, if you said that April, what was it, April 14th, how you and Portia been talking for a whole month and you send that text message to Fallon?
Exactly. Talking about, "I can't watch the love of my life move out for the rest." Right? Now, here's the deep part where the narc stuff comes in and why I don't want to take accountability away from Portia because she's perfectly horrible. But the way Simon is also in her ear about cut Miss Gina out, cut Dennis out, cut this out. Portia wants to do it, but Simon's in her ear putting a battery in her back, agreeing. Because of this passage, he said, "I also would like to add that in my reflection on the past 4 years and 8 months, the connections to our childhood, to your childhood, always seem to bring you bad energy and reignite your traumas." This man was cheating on her the whole time, leaving her and kicking her out with no notice, and literally said that upon reflection, it's just that the connections to your childhood always seem to bring you bad energy and reignite your traumas. If if I was to make a suggestion, this is the evil narc side coming out because you still want to plant more seeds and do damage. Keep your mom, Jacob, and Toy away from you. They have very bad spirits and energy. They are the common denominator each time things went wrong for us, both at Grogan's Ferry, that's their first house, and Mount Perrin, that's the other house that Simon sold after 9 months. I think it's time you let them out your life. Otherwise, I'm afraid their continued presence will keep hurting your chances for a normal life. I hope you find peace and happiness in your new home. Y'all, Simon's a psychopath. Honestly, I think that man is complete. Listen, Jaylan, when you guys got that text message and then you, right? Oh, that's also what I wanted to confirm. A little birdie, just tell me if it's true or not. A little birdie told me that Kenya Moore was the one that Fallon about told Fallon about the engagement. Can you confirm or deny that?
I won't confirm it, but I tell you, Fallon will.
Well, ask Fallon.
Fallon, did she tell you about the engagement?
Yeah, it was her.
Boom, y'all. My sister
Right here.
Hey, what's up, Fallon? How are you doing, gorgeous mama? How
I'm
are
good.
you doing? Listen, we saw you flossing that rock on Insta. Look nice to see a blue
Yeah.
diamond. We all know a Taurus queen was not getting a peach diamond. No man would dare. Listen,
Not today.
congratulations. Listen, so do you mind sharing with us? How did Kenya tell you about the engagement?
You know what? I think I've said this on your show before that I received a call
But you
at
didn't
8 a.m. What was it? The day after or the day of? Yeah, I think it was the day of. It's kind of a blur now, or at least I try to make it be a blur. But yeah, I remember it being 8 a.m. and she called me and she said, Fallon, I'm hearing right now that Simon and Portia got engaged, and I didn't believe it. I actually got upset with her, and not like, I didn't say anything crazy. I was just kind of upset because I'm like, no, I don't need the drama. I'm in the middle of my divorce. This is the last thing I need to hear right now, and yeah, come to find out it was true.
Wow. Wow. Listen, Kenya be coming through. Y'all can say what she want, but she's the only one that actually came and told Fallon, like, listen, because she felt like the white should know, like, brace yourself for this. How did she tell you? Was she like, girl, I got some dirt? Was she coming from a point of love, like, Fallon, like, I need to talk to you?
I can't really hear what she said.
She asked, how did she come through? She's like, I got something to tell you. Or was she like, you think?
Was it a point of love or was it like, yo, I got some gossip?
No. When Kenya, well, at least when she would tell me anything, it was always like a place of love. Like it was never gossipy. It was always like, Fallon, I need to forewarn you before this gets to you. Because I don't know if you've heard, did you hear anything or about this, that, and the third? And I'll tell her if I had or if I hadn't. And she said, okay, well, I need to let you know that it's coming. And, are you okay? It was never gossipy.
Wow. And you thought you knew Simon so well that you were just like, absolutely not. We have our problem. I'm sorry. Emma is melting my heart with her cooing. She sounds so
Oh my gosh.
delicious.
She's over here eating, and when she eats, it's like as if she's never eaten before in life. She's like, like she has to suck down the entire bottle. She's so dramatic.
I love it. Her sound, she sounds so like just like it's like it sounds like a cute baby. Like she just sounds so adorable, just the cooing, like
She's
I
all
love
loud.
it. I love it. So really quick. Okay, so Kenya's always come from a place of love, this and that. And when you got it, you were hurt. And then because a lot of people didn't see that first interview, did you call Simon immediately or did you just try to like be like, that's just talk. There's no way.
No, I never talked to Simon again.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you ever reach out to him?
No.
Because how far from her telling you that did you actually get your own confirmation that there was an engagement? What was it? Was it like a few days that passed or?
What she said? She's over here drinking in my ear.
All right. No, so So again, you said you never spoke to Simon again. So how did you get confirmation? Because Simon, I don't know. I think they posted on a Sunday.
Yeah, it was the post. I found out is this at the same time as everyone else. I had no idea.
Wow, that's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. I know you were shocked and floored because everybody, and they literally got a place on the worst things that happened in 2021 calendar, right? In May, it was Simon and Portia got engaged. So, you know what? I have a question for Jaylan, right? The people want to know, Jaylan, do you know where Simon gets his money from?
Timbuktu.
Right? It's all
I don't.
very
I
amorphous.
don't know where Simon gets his money from. To be honest, I don't care where Simon gets his money from. As long as
Mhm.
he stay out the way, out my way, out my girl's way, that's all that matters for me. Don't come over here making it seem like you taking care of this family because you're not. That's not what you're doing.
Now, he made a point about taking care of the family. For everybody's been listening, out of the divorce, the only thing Fallon got was $50,000. 25 got paid at the divorce settlement. Another 25 Simon still owe her. And he ain't pay her yet, right? Now, I
Mm.
will say this. I see that Simon, and this is just my opinion, he's always trying to shade y'all because I feel like he feels like he's the same age as y'all, even though you guys are half his age. What do you say about Simon calling you the help or calling you like, again, in one breath, he called you the help, and then he said you were the jobless help? Which is it? Do you got a job or not? Do you want to share a little bit about what you do? I mean, I know you have jobs, but sometimes people don't be believing me. What exactly you do? And also, you know, I don't know if you know anything about Simon's past, but can you compare when Simon was your age and what he was doing and the life he was living as opposed to yours?
First off, I was I worked with Fallon due to COVID.
Mm-hmm.
It was, because I work inside the hotels, all the internet, all the white boxes you guys see on ceilings and the internet you get in hotel rooms. That's my business. That's what I put in for Marriott hotels and all that. That's what I was doing. Due to COVID, they stopped. Wasn't no construction going on. But guess what? I'm the help and the jobless help that made your girl happy. And I'll be that.
Okay. That was a Scorpio sting. If y'all missed it, he said, but guess what? I would, first of all, he said, I've always worked, I've always had my own. That ain't it. But guess what? I was the help and the jobless help that made your girl happy. Made your girl happy. That's right. Put some respect on Emma's daddy's name, right? Simon can say what he
Yeah, I'm
wants.
gonna let that be known.
Yes,
Simon, don't come. No, telling you, don't come for us, nor my daughter,
exactly.
my
Talk him up.
firstborn child. Don't do it because if I want to get down to it, we tell you how you a hopeless father you are.
Oh no. Okay, so shots were fired. He is ready to tell all. Hopefully, Simon has some sense because that's a weird thing I've always wondered. Now that you know more about Simon and now that you know more about his past, because I understand before that, you were like, he does what he does. It's none of my business. You weren't really too concerned, right?
I
Um,
wasn't.
but now that you know more about him, I mean, does it shock you the level of horror stories so many people have and an amount of that people just don't respect him and look at him as a joke once you're outside of his smoke and mirrors?
Listen, I don't put nothing past nobody. How you make your money is how you make your money, but
Mhm.
don't make it seem like you taking care of what's going on over here.
Mm, I hear
Because we
that.
ain't got no help. It's us.
Yep, I hear that.
We're
We
a
were,
team. We don't have teams to take care of us. We are a team. We are our own team.
mm, no, that's super, super powerful, right? But Simon, like I said, I've always said Simon plays for the people that don't know what's going on. Simon didn't post that to talk to you or have truth, right? Simon literally posted that for the people that don't know what's going on, that he can convince he got a couple dollars and now he's supporting somebody's household. But again, what do you do with that? What do you do with that? But
My
listen,
thing is, listen, you can have all the money in the world, but guess what? You still not happy as we are.
you know what? Because that little dry ass New Year's Eve in Miami, I know y'all were cracking. Portia talked about secret beach party. Girl, they said that to
We've been
all the
there, done
tourists.
that.
Exactly. Everybody, my first trip to Miami, and you get there, you're just like everybody else from South Dakota standing right there with you. Like, okay, so this ain't where real people really are, New Year's Eve in Miami. No, I saw your New Year's Eve celebration. I was in bed sick. You guys look like you guys had a ball, and the fireworks afterwards were the icing on the cake. So I get what you're saying. It don't matter how much he has or how much he's fronting like he has. At the end of the day, it seems to me by the way he's so rabid, he's just mad that he ain't
If you hey, if you want to come over here and party, just say it. You can come over.
You know he wants to. You know he wants to.
I ain't got no problem. Come on.
Do his
Crazy
little
thing is,
dance, give a
I
little
have
eye to
no
Jaylan.
problem.
Balance.
I have no, to be honest, I have no personal problem with Simon. It is what it is, but don't come from my family. I said what I said to you, and I meant exactly what I said. Stop making it seem like you some damn mentor. I have no problem with Portia. She never came from me. She came from Fallon, my child, one time. We nipped that in the butt, and it is what it is.
Mm-hmm. That's true. That's true. So listen, I gotta say, right? I gotta say, you guys, I haven't seen you guys on YouTube in a minute. Y'all been very, very secretive. I know you're in a baby bubble, right? Because y'all are showering Emma with love. But what's going on with you guys? What y'all got planned? Where can people find y'all?
Oh, you can find us on YouTube this Saturday coming up.
Oh,
We
really?
will be filming on Wednesday. Video will be posted on Saturday. And yes, we are back with Jamie, House of Glam.
Oh, I know that's right. I know that's right. Y'all, I wish I lived in Atlanta. I would literally have Jamie produce one of my videos. Jamie does good work. Jamie, now that I know who House of Glam is, Jamie does excellent, excellent work. Camera angles, lighting, everything. I know
Yeah.
Jamie probably be looking at my live having a heart attack. I know when I interviewed Jamie, if you guys haven't seen that interview, go watch it. I know Jamie probably flipped out and was like, "Ugh," to the lighting. She was probably just like in her head, like, child, she needs help.
Yeah. But I'm gonna let you get back because we want to sit back and listen. But I want to show a special face tonight so everybody can see baby Emma.
Let's see. Oh, she is so darling. Look at her. Hey, Emma. Hey, Emma. Hi,
And
Emma.
that's my baby.
Yes, and that's your baby. Listen, the Scorpio has spoken. That's his baby. That's his family. That's his love. And Simon better watch out because they know where the receipts are. Oh, Jaylan, thank you so much. And also Fallon, and thank y'all for letting us get a glimpse of beautiful. Emma is so beautiful. She's just a beautiful baby.
Thank
Congratulations.
you,
Y'all.
Tisa.
Congratulations. Fallon was cooking, loading for a minute, right? And honestly, Fallon, she did your body right too. Baby Emma ain't even leaving.
She did. She left me with some goodies.
Yes, she
My
did.
girl got a booty now.
You know what? Jaylan.
All right, let me go.
All right, guys.
We're still listening.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. All right. So there you have it from the horse's mouth. My text worked. Everything worked out. Thank you so much. She does look just like her daddy. Listen, Emma's a gorgeous girl, but honestly, is that surprising? You look at her mommy and you look at her daddy, and you're like, literally, we gonna see what's really in their hearts and how good a life they've been living. Because ain't no way, unless you live in foul, that baby between the both of y'all are coming out anything less than gorgeous. And true to farm, that baby came out gorgeous. So y'all doing something right. God still got a special place in the heart for y'all. Right? Listen, just beautiful. All right, you guys, listen. You heard it straight from the horse's mouth. If we need to, we're going to do follow-up lives and keep the drama. Let me know what you think in the comments. I really got to know. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, and I will see y'all later. Ooh, actually, maybe even tomorrow we'll do live and we can do a call and actually recap this interview, because I have a feeling Simon's going to act a damn fool, or Portia's going to do something, right? Or Portia's going to do something. Listen, we got to see. Yes. Hey, Nerva, what's going on? All right, you guys, I got to get out of here. Thank you so much for rocking with me. Thank you so much for the super chat. Oh, before I go, I need to thank, who do I need to thank? Somebody sent me a super chat and I didn't say thank you. I don't want to be rude. La, da, 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 da. This is the last time I was sending a super chat, 5 hours ago. Let me get to that. Oh, there we go. Kathy Lee, I did ask Jaylan about where Simon gets his money from. Andrea, welcome to the Tattle Tells. Lashed by Kay, welcome to the Tattle Tells. Also, there was one more. Was it Savvy? I think it was Savvy. Hold on, guys. I just want to say hi to Savvy in the super chat. Where'd it go? Did it disappear? I feel like, see, I've been through the valley with the horse with no name. Oh, here we go. Speak Sister. Yo, what's up, Speak Sister? I haven't seen y'all in a minute. I might do a special tarot this weekend just to say what's up. Speak Sister, thank you so much for the super sticker. I appreciate it. And Sandra ATL said, hey, Jaylan, love you and Fallon. Keep protecting your family. But I put that on the screen. So they saw it, Sandra. They saw it. All right, y'all. I'm out of here. Thank you so much for the super chats. And oh, wait, I got another super chat. Hold on. That got me chasing after money. Okay, hold on. Did I get another one? Or am I imagining that? Let's see. Oh, Rachel Grant. Thank you. Rachel Grant said, great interview. I ain't sick anymore. I got my faculties back. Right? Yo, COVID will have you loopy. Well, should I said that? This whole video will be demonetized. Y'all be safe out there. Make sure you mask up. That thing is no joke. And I'm telling you, it will have you feeling not like yourself. Please wear a mask. Please, before you go around your elderly parents, anyone that might be immunocompromised, please make sure that you self-test yourself, because it's no joke. And just be careful, right? Rachel Grant, thank you so much for the super chat. And Kathy Lee said, Team Pinna Fallon and Jaylan and the family. I love you guys. Team TisaTells. I know that's right. Thank you. And Noone, Anye, Buagu. Did I say that right? I hope I did. Nonye. Either Nanye or Nonye. I know. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you, girl. Yes. All right, everybody. I will talk to y'all later. Thank you. Bye.